Is that the Black Santa? I want a Super Nintendo. Yeah. Sega Genesis. Street Fighter 2.
Hey, motherfuckers don't even play that bass like that in rap.
It's 12:30 a.m. Christmas Eve. I'm out with the gangsters and thieves. Celebrated, posted up with eggnog, head up in my cup. Pull Rudolph from Moses, Lil Bang, banging and coasting down the block. But be careful for the heart because it's posted. Some say to this day that Christmas ain't nothing but another day. But out of respect, I gotta give the Lord his day. Tell me, where do the homeless and bums got to sleep?
Hey.
Greedies got to eat. Life is so crucial.
Unspoken Conversation.
It is the season.
Episode 67.
Dad's got to get a little bit more respect.
DJ D-Boy, fresh to charming asshole.
What up, man? It's knowledge.
Hey, what up? It's your boy Flam.
Well, we got family in the building, bro. We don't even need to introduce y'all. Y'all go on, let the people know who in the building.
Y'all should have just chimed right in.
Right?
Acting like guests and shit.
Right.
Followed up. Your boy Alan Smitty, whatever. 1-5. I don't know what y'all call me, but
Nigga, we
that's
call
me.
you family, nigga.
Right.
Cut and Pete.
And Jay Cyrus, you need.
Hey, that's our step brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right, man.
The cool one. You know that. Some step brothers be some hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, but hey, man, this is the last episode of the year 2019.
What's up, man? Thank you for rocking with
It's
us.
been an interesting one, man. And 2019 says it's going out with a bang, ain't it? You know what I mean? Like,
For real.
like
Shit.
honestly, but we felt like we owed y'all an explanation on something that's going on right now. We were sitting here talking about it off wax. And I've been seeing too much shit talking right now about this impeachment shit. You know what I'm saying? I just want to have some, a real conversation with my cousins right now, my kinfolk, the people that's been rocking with us. This don't mean that he's about to be gone.
he's still
Like the
president.
impeachment is just he got to go to trial.
He's still president.
But he got to go to trial. I saw a comedian break it down perfectly. He said it's like a nigga getting caught cheating by his girl, and he has to go on trial in front of his fraternity brother.
I think I seen that meme too.
Because if you think about it, the Senate is run by Republicans.
Yeah.
So really, they know if they impeach him, they
do
pretty
it.
much conceding the
Your brothers
presidency
ain't gonna sell you
for the
out.
next 4 years.
But you might have that one nigga that's been looking at your wife and he gonna risk it all. Like, yeah, well,
Nah, bro.
Nah.
They on one accord.
They on one
Like,
accord.
I can say whatever I want to say about the Republicans, but them niggas is beating to one drum right now. Keep this nigga in office. Even though we don't fuck with him,
yeah.
keep him in office. And
I had a
what
little
so,
wishful thinking. I just hope one of them would just say, he did it. But you
Nah,
right.
man.
Ain't none of them.
So
gonna
yeah,
say
y'all
it.
don't get too antsy yet, man.
Nah,
I just don't
he's
think
still
what he
in there.
got impeached
Bill
for.
Clinton got impeached too. Oh, what he got?
Like,
That's
what he got?
that's y'all
like,
favorite president.
I just
No,
think,
not mine.
like,
Clinton.
you
You
know,
know why
I
people
ain't
fucked
good.
with Clinton though?
Because he played the sax and he smoked the weed, but everything else,
people was
Clinton
eating,
didn't help us, man.
Like, so this is how he was able to slide in that damn the act, that criminal act that he went in that pretty much had
Three
everybody
strikes,
getting
that
locked
three
up.
strikes
The
thing.
three strikes
and that
act.
fucked us over.
This is how he slid it in because everybody was eating. Like literally, like the economy was robust. It was robust around that time, and so a lot of niggas was just like, man, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I get a little animated.
He
And
meant
at that
that
time, at that time, Bill Clinton got one of the highest women's votes. Like he killed
It was a Southern draw.
Like you in Arkansas, and you speak with people that kind of like my elders that kind of work with Bill Clinton. They like, oh, Bill come in and just demand them. Like he'll come in and be like, hey, what's going on? How you doing? And next thing you know, all the women is just like and then think about it. Then he busts out the saxophone.
But Bill didn't look old as a president.
Hey,
when he
man.
first came in, he wasn't no old wrinkle mother. He still had a little swag to him.
Every
Played the
president
sax.
aged like a motherfucker when they hit they hit the doors of the White House.
He had a little
bro.
rolling tray up.
If you ever look at them niggas' pictures before they go into the White House and after they leave, nigga,
they look totally
great in the motherfucker.
Hey,
crazy,
it's funny
bro.
you said it about Bill, man, because during the Tyler Perry opening, Charlamagne said Bill ain't no joke. Bill,
He was like, I'm homeless.
You hear what Jamie Foxx said?
He was like,
Yeah, you remember?
He was like, I'm homeless now. That's what he was telling his bad wife. I'm like, hell no.
Yeah, you want her to talk to
Hey,
me.
you remember on the Jamie Foxx special on that I Might Need Security? He said he seen Bill Clinton at the club or at a party, and Bill Clinton whispered in his ear, hey, man, what the bitches at?
And you know what, bro? I believe that shit, man.
Yeah, that's
why-
swag
but
about him.
That's why motherfuckers fuck with Bill, because they know, like, man, this nigga ain't, like, he got ain't shit ways. You know what I'm saying? And so niggas be like, I relate, because he like your damn, like, pervertic ass uncle, bro. And then he got the southern drawl, and he played the saxophone.
And Monica
Come on,
Lewinsky
bro.
right at work.
And
He's
they was like, the
fuck it.
nigga was getting head.
We ain't gonna
in the
get no
like, when you
room.
boil it down, the
Lock
one
that
got him
door.
in trouble, bro. He was getting head in the Oval Office.
She walked in the door.
That's gold.
He said,
At
lock
the end
that
of the
door.
day, nigga, that's gold,
Yeah, that's
bro.
some nigga
Like,
shit.
That's a
That's
real
the thing, like,
nigga
bro,
shit.
if you was the
nigga
president of the United States, tell me that's not some shit. You'd be like, bro, that shit would be lit.
Bro,
You know, Hillary
before
was
you
with
get in
shit.
office, you thinking,
I mean,
I hope I win
I mean,
just so I can do that.
What's the
You know,
point of being president if you can't do that?
Exactly, bro.
I mean,
He
told her
came
like-
all
he
on
told
the
her like
dress.
that,
The
though.
nigga got excited.
Lock that door.
Came all on the dress.
Lock that
She
door.
ain't swallow. You know
Lock
what
that
I'm
door.
saying?
nigga ain't even washed the dress.
Lock that door.
Like how? Like
Both
why
locked.
They
wasn't the
said
dress
it,
washed? Like how
She
was
said
they
it,
still able to go back and get?
Because when he bust on the
was
dress, she
setting
did
that
like
nigga
this.
up.
Yes, payday.
Yeah, she was
She
setting
said,
that nigga up,
cha-ching.
man.
Yeah, it was
But-
velvet too. You know, ain't don't come out of velvet, bro.
Antoine, however, to get back to the impeachment part that you was discussing, I think my point of view is we coming up in a generation when you hear impeachment, you think of Richard Nixon and he resigned. Like the shit was
Yeah.
like real, like he did some real shit.
But he was
He
red-handed,
had
though.
he had to
He
resign.
got caught red-handed.
Either
Right.
either
But we
resign or
see-
go to prison.
But
But
then
Trump
you
got
see,
caught red-handed too. It's just a different environment.
but no, the same thing
Trump
with Bill
got
Clinton.
Adolf Hitler like followers, so it's
yeah,
like
yeah, different
it's
environment.
like
yeah.
Richard Nixon wasn't really liked by anybody, so he didn't really have anybody to like fight
Yeah,
for.
he shunned even the Republican. He shunned them out and was cutting them, and the shit just happened to
Yeah.
him. I just look at it like we see what Bill Clinton went through, what they impeached him on, and we see how Nancy Pelosi like pushed this agenda of impeachment, and then right now it's like, all right, like she like, well, I'm gonna hold back because she knows it was like almost either that's all you wanted to do because you knew it was gonna be a brick wall at some point, and if that's the case, like, why would you even put that? Why would you even go through and put all that energy? It's more of a political ploy. But I do.
strategy. This is why she did this shit. This nigga basically tried to form party to try to influence the motherfucking election.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So,
Makes sense.
Abuse of power.
but I mean, it's an abuse of power anyway. Just imagine Obama did that shit. Shit,
Oh,
imagine
man.
Bill
Oh,
Clinton did that shit. You know what I'm saying?
man, what?
Motherfucker have been up in arms about that shit. But
That's like telling
but the thing is, he got the deck stacked against her because this the Senate. The Senate has more power than the House do.
the house. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and
she's
it's
the
run by
Speaker
the
of the House.
Republicans.
It's
and
run
by the
people that he
Republicans.
owed favors to. So
But the other thing about that is it's an election coming up. So she gonna hold this shit over their head. Like, look at this fuck shit this nigga y'all got in office just did. And he finna run for real.
but he has his supporters are blindly supporting him. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
whatever.
but-
It's not like they just rocking with him.
It's like a
because-
cult.
Yeah, bro. Like
I
that's
mean,
why.
it's not a cult. It's just white people, bro. That's white.
And
people.
some of them will take an ass whooping over.
That's white people.
Some of them will really. Some of them will tell you, if you see
You
one
saw
of
when
them
they had
Trump-
that rally down here a couple
Nigga.
months ago, bro. They walk around this bitch blood, like
nigga,
blooded out with the
Man,
MAGA hats,
yeah,
bro.
I told you that. Now,
That was a badge of honor. Like, damn, you can
Hey,
say something. What's up?
I pulled out in front of
There's
one
30
of them.
of us.
Hey man, but they know this is a critical time in the country though, because shit, it's about to be a situation where they actually are the minority. Actually, the shit been like that anyway for a long time, but the way you set up electoral maps and shit like that,
Yeah.
you know, they make they vote have the greatest effect it could possibly have.
Yeah,
Then
the
you got
whitest of
voter
states got the
suppression.
most goddamn power.
Yeah, then you got voter suppression and shit like that they do, so they try to hold down the population, but
Hell yeah.
that's why they don't like a lot of Mexicans coming in, even
Their
though
greatest fear is
a lot of
becoming a
Mexicans are
minority.
conservative than a motherfucker though.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they might vote Republican,
Devout
but shit,
Catholics.
yeah. But broke people don't vote Republican, so they don't want no more broke people if they can avoid it.
So yeah, we just had to give y'all some insight, you know, on the,
And them
on the
hillbillies really
thing,
think
man.
Donald Trump.
you know,
give
that's
a fuck
all.
about
So this
that.
is like, think of this as a
that-
public service announcement by way of
PSA.
Unspoken Conversation.
He'll still be there.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So man,
Better
what's-
vote.
Speaking of course, though, your boy be out in July.
who?
Tell Kashi snitch.
July?
No, he ain't.
No, they said it'll be 2 years in July. He got 2 years.
I
He
thought
been
they
there
didn't give him
13
time
months.
served though. They didn't give him time served.
No, he will be out in July of
But he's
2020.
he's been in there 13 months.
He got
I
7
can
more
see
months,
both.
brother.
I
He
can
got
see nah,
24.
I can see
I
both.
think
I
they
can see him being
But
on
you can-
probation. About
That-
You know, you only got to do
time.
what now? Federal is 90-some% of it.
You know what I'm
He'll be
really
out in
ups-
July,
but
bro.
I don't
Really,
think
what?
he in the feds.
Nah, he's federal.
Or he in the
Yeah,
feds.
he in the feds.
Yeah,
but
that's
this,
what they
but
did
really,
up
this is what upsets me about that whole situation, man. Like the way he is, I already know he gonna come out and be bigger than he ever was.
But can he though?
Man, do
Man,
you?
what?
Hold on,
Hell
hold on,
yes.
Antoine.
No.
You really think the generation
No.
finna
Man, them
adapt to that?
kids love
Bro,
him, man.
they
No.
don't. No, I don't think y'all
But
are
no.
not really tied to younger.
But no.
generations, bro.
Antoine, I see what
They
you're
don't
saying.
give a fuck about that.
No, he will be successful.
'Cause-
What I'm saying is, can he move a certain way?
Man, he
Not
got
in
all
the-
type of
and
security.
that's gonna be the drawback.
Because there's no doubt that he's
no,
gonna sell a lot
you're
of
right.
albums when he
But
record
this is
music.
what's gonna be the drawback. The drawback is the fact that before he went in, none of the venues and anything was fucking with him because
Yeah.
of the risk.
Right.
He even more of a risk now. So and then the thing is, you don't just make money like that off of streaming like that.
Shit,
so
they
if-
say he made more money.
And you
locked up
and
than
you
did
he
on
gonna
the
be
street.
under and supervised. He gonna be under supervision, so he's not gonna be able to leave the country. So honestly, he's gonna be huge as far as influence and as far as like, but he's not gonna really be able to monetize it.
Yeah, like the monetized
Like
don't
you
go
gotta
peak.
think, kids don't care about the street code.
Oh no, hell no, they don't. As fans, they don't because they come from another. But I'm saying, him moving, doing shows, doing promo, doing.
Man.
Bro, is he gonna really? I mean, he's gonna have 24 hours
That
security.
nigga gonna be as rare as Michael Jackson, bro.
Hey, man,
you know when before Michael Jackson died,
He gonna
you
be like a white
you
tiger.
very rarely saw
that
that
nigga gonna be like a white tiger. You see one?
Who's
think-
going to try to kill him?
Ain't nobody gonna try to kill him. It's just they gonna try to
Well, no,
fuck
I'm
up
just
his
saying 'cause I
money.
know
I
you-
mean, nobody's really gonna be able to
Ain't
get
nobody's
to
after
him
him.
like that.
No, it's
Now, if he just
no.
slip up and go to New York, I'm finna go get some pizza right quick.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna
call
happen.
Ain't
some
nobody's after him.
It's not gonna be people after him. They're gonna try ways to fuck up his concerts. Meaning
Yeah.
like that's what people do for people.
And-
That's how you get to people. They,
Okay,
you
so-
mess up.
Yep.
You have an incident or something at the place and you fuck up his money because that's what people do all the time, especially in New York. That's why they don't. Because
Okay, I
that's
get-
what that was a real ploy of of rappers and crews. They would
Right,
come in
right.
and just fuck up the place or get into an incident because they knew soon as you did that, you was no longer gonna be able to get money there.
Yeah.
So,
So y'all
that's why they
saying-
just they gonna play dirty.
Somebody gonna be after him.
Well-
because there's a difference. If somebody being after you and really chasing you down, or some if I see this nigga,
He gonna
Why-
spend millions
I
on
feel
security.
I
like-
think
on
it's
site.
more so if
They-
I see
He
him.
about to
on
spend
site.
millions on security, bro.
Because I don't think that gang was big enough. I mean, I don't think that gang
When
was
that
as big
security
as, like,
money, when that security budget leaves, meaning when the record
And that's
label
what I'm saying.
like
He gonna have to
the
sell
record
some
label
albums. He gonna have
say,
to sell some
Yeah, they
albums.
we
gonna
just
leave.
can't do it. And they estimating that it's security, but like what he was having,
Gonna be like 1.5.
But no, do you?
wait.
But do y'all think he's gonna feel comfortable?
feel like
Do
he-
y'all think he's gonna want to come out and be like, okay, I want to be a rapper again?
That's his intention.
After I done told on all these motherfuckers,
Man.
he
Yeah,
nervous,
bro. His
Nah.
his arrogance is crazy.
I don't know,
Man, I think
man.
I think he
don't
need to
know.
do that Young Berg approach. You know, just
Produce,
Change
and
the name.
disappear,
Yeah.
disappear and produce.
be in the
Nigga
studio.
produce.
Hey, if you're in the
That nigga
studio,
get the reality
Be a
TV.
consultant. No, don't
That's
even do
fine.
that. Don't even
No,
do
he
reality.
really can, bro. You
I
can't
mean,
touch
you-
him on reality TV.
You can
bro.
find a lot of different ways to be close
Like,
to
niggas
it. Your
But
name
see,
gonna
man, y'all
stick.
gotta realize
like,
though,
he
he
gonna
sent
get
some
up-
motherfuckers to prison. They got cousins, they got uncles, they got
them
family
niggas
members.
doing 30.
They got
Hey,
motherfuckers.
Bro, this
but-
ain't no
but-
Taliban niggas.
And that's
who-
what I'm saying.
hey,
But
this ain't the
Tekashi ain't
Taliban.
finna just be able to just move.
But this ain't the Taliban.
But
before he got locked
that's
up,
what-
though.
the Taliban, the only people that's willing to take a goddamn like fall for a cause. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is not just about to try
I
to
don't know,
touch
man.
you.
New York niggas, man, they niggas just ride because they ain't got shit else to do. Man.
But before he got locked up, though, he was walking around here telling people to suck his dick and.
Because that's
what's gonna get him.
well,
And
he
ain't
had
nobody
that
touch
gang
him
behind,
then.
Nah, he
but
was
he had
secured
that
like a
gang behind
motherfucker,
him.
bro.
There,
He was
he had that
secured
gang
like a
behind him.
motherfucker, bro.
He wouldn't been doing that shit, so he had the 9 tray behind him.
Hey,
That's why he was reckless with this
But I mean,
shit.
the people that he was talking to, they so-called gangsters too.
Hey,
Well, but see, he wasn't doing that shit in L.A. Like, he wouldn't go to Compton and tell,
1-5.
hey, YG, what's up, pull up.
1-5.
No.
That's so interesting because,
In Chicago, he
as
pulled
we-
up at, what, 2 a.m.?
but it's interesting that you
4:30,
said that.
4:40.
We just talking
Come on,
about how the Republicans is locked tight, nigga. When that shit went out, the Bloods was like, nah, that's a different type of Bloods.
But
You
most
fuck
blood
with him.
sets don't even claim that. They don't even say Nine Trey was a.
My point exactly.
They're not saying that.
So he
That's
gonna
like
get
a
fucked.
solidified set.
That nigga snitched
So,
on
I don't
everybody.
know, man. And that's why I was saying, like, it might be one of them things of when we see you, it ain't this big ass gang that's you in Milwaukee, you here, we see you.
Well,
It's probably just in New York.
Nine Trey is definitely so that's like the biggest Bloods in New York.
Nine Trey?
Nine Trey
Yeah.
Bloods
Now-
is the biggest in New York, and they're the deepest in the prison system. In
No,
New
I'm talking
York.
about his set. I'm not talking
His-
about
that,
Yeah,
that
that's his
set.
set.
That's not only his set. That's Jim Jones' set.
Yeah, that's why they
supposedly
was trying
set.
to put Jim Jones in the paper.
Yeah, like Jim Jones was definitely in the paperwork. He's individual one. You forgot?
Yeah.
You said paperwork like what?
Yeah, like in
they
the
were saying
transcripts.
he was the one
nigga,
calling
like,
all the shots.
no,
Oh,
they're
okay. I
not
thought-
saying
I thought-
they have the
Like-
calls.
Jim
Jones, like
they have
yeah,
phone
they was like it was an
calls.
OG.
He's on
like,
a wiretap.
They saying he OG.
You know,
Jim Jones?
Yeah.
him, and they got
See
Mel
that-
Murder, his artist. You know, I don't know if you know, he one of them Bird Gang niggas.
Shit, that nigga that and Cardi
But
B.
My
Yeah.
opinion on this whole thing, I feel like he about to get out of jail and it's about to be back to
He coming
business
out
as
in
usual.
July. He'll be out in July.
First off, in New York, it's kind of different from how the LA gang system work, where it's like the gangs are stronger in the prison system. So it's like,
in New York?
yeah.
Okay.
So, they have a better hand of trying to touch him now while he doing his sentence than touching him when he get out.
Interesting.
Not only that, shit, you got a lot of main players that's working there. Who's going to touch a famous federal witness?
Hell no.
Who's going to touch a famous federal
So
witness?
y'all don't think somebody would touch a?
Bruh.
No, this is
Ain't
not. This
worth
is not the. First of all, this shit
not
is
worth it, bro.
this shit
There's
is
a lot
widely.
of dumb motherfuckers in
it's
this
not-
world who would
we
think that
not-
that'll be a strike.
Hey man, they
Man,
got Joel
listen,
just saying.
Epstein.
I'm telling you,
Hey,
man, listen.
Slim.
Bro,
Niggas
that,
is
he
not-
was in the jail.
Anybody
though.
can be touched, man.
I ain't saying I know
Anybody
anyone
can-
can be touched,
They
but
got
at the
his-
same time,
And they can't
Wait,
find.
wait,
Hey,
wait.
hey, Flim. Side note, and they can't find the tape on that. But go right by the head. They
Hold
can't-
on, Jay.
Like they just
Jay,
reported.
finish your point, Jay.
my point is, at the same time, he's famous. He has maneuverable money. He has resources. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you talking about some peon shit
Right.
to a millionaire. Like ain't no they arms can't reach that high at this time. The money makers are behind bars now. You know what I'm saying? If so, they wouldn't have latched on so hard. That's how they was eating at the time. He was making money for the game.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They wasn't even that lucrative. They was just strong.
And then what
But
was
you
happening, they was able to start washing money within.
Right. But and you strong behind bars, so that means you already out of the free world before you even can use your power. Really,
Right.
As a gang, I'm just telling you the structure of how it go on.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, all right, so now these niggas is back behind bars. They probably taking care of for these bids. Like these niggas is, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, he about to be out. These kids don't give a fuck about that shit because they're not even really in the streets. All they know is what they hear.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't even know a snitch.
And it does.
They don't know nothing about no paperwork. They don't know how to go get no paperwork.
They don't
know
understand
nothing
the
about that shit.
repercussions of it.
So y'all
So-
think Takashi just gonna be able to?
Who gonna touch
No,
you?
you looking at
He
it.
said you.
I'm just
Like,
saying.
no,
who
I
you
ain't got no
touch
beef
him?
with him.
No, you
No,
look
that's
at
my
it.
point. Isn't this a lot of niggas?
Right,
that
so you
feel
say
like
you ain't got
that?
no
You know
beef
what
with
I'm
him?
saying?
That's
It's
my
not-
point.
The
it's
people
a
that listen to his
small-
music ain't got no beef with him.
It's
That's
a
a good
small,
possible
minute
point.
amount of people who really give a damn whether he live or die.
But who? Son, I'm just saying.
No,
like,
what I'm saying,
anybody
the
that
only people that do are the people
will be
that
a
was
personal,
affected.
and if you can,
Okay, so what are
your
y'all
arms-
saying about the gang though? You said Nine Trey. You said that's one of the biggest prison gangs, biggest.
It's the biggest blood gang in New York. That's the biggest blood.
Okay,
That's
so
a
what does
fact.
that say about that gang if he could just get out and just move any type of way that he want to move?
Well, first off, if I
Because
had
if you do that to other gangs and shit, and you snitch and send some of the homies to prison, you can't. It's gonna be
But
tough.
but
on
at
you.
the same time, though, I can't, as a street nigga, son, I can't sit here and feel pity for a nigga. This a nigga you was just riding for. So I'm about to risk my life for a nigga I know not living like that for a bag. So if I'm
Yeah.
gonna do anything for a bag ass nigga, then you fall in the do for anything for a bag ass nigga situation.
Then it's a
and now
high,
you doing
it's
big.
a high chance you getting caught.
Come on, man. You know what time
gotta
it is.
think,
Everything's
bro.
recorded nowadays, and y'all.
That ain't
This ain't the 90s.
And you said
Bro,
it.
that don't got nothing. See now, y'all.
Nah, you said
we
it. The
talking about,
feds,
though?
like
We
the feds
being
gonna put a
honest.
track
So now-
on. They gonna
how
put
many
a track
people-
on
how many
them.
people
So
you know
now we
snitched,
go wait,
got out and got
wait,
killed?
we gonna justify getting on the sand and point motherfuckers out because
Sammy the
of,
Bull
because
walking
of
around
technology.
right now.
Hey, like he ain't gonna be the first.
Henry
rapper.
Hill walking around right now.
Hey, he ain't gonna be the
Like,
first.
how many people you know
Frank
snitch?
Lucas.
How many people you know
Alpo
snitch
walking
got
around.
out?
Yeah,
Nigga,
you ain't lying.
Alpo
Got
right
killed.
now is
But
in
say-
Harlem checking niggas.
He lives in Harlem.
But I guarantee
checking
you,
niggas.
I guarantee
Alpo.
you, I guarantee
He's
you,
going up
Alpo
to
can't go to
niggas.
DC. I guarantee you, Alpo can't go to DC.
I don't know
They
about.
really
I
want
mean,
to touch him.
I
DC
guarantee-
is 6 hours away
I
from
guarantee you,
Harlem.
Alpo
son,
can't
a
go
lot
to
of
DC.
niggas
That's a
is locked
6-hour
up
drive.
and dead.
But you got to think that's over a 20-something year
Bro,
span,
you're looking
bro.
at this stuff
No,
from
no,
the
no.
perspective of
Y'all
when-
brought up Alpo, right?
before boys started. You got to think, it's so hard to get away with murder now. Just
Thank
away
you.
with a normal murder. And now added to the fact it's an informant of the federal
Niggas ain't on no
government.
James Bond
I
shit.
think y'all missing
Come
my
on,
point.
bro.
I think
Niggas ain't
y'all-
on no
I
briefcase
think y'all
type
missing my
shit.
point
Like,
of what I'm
come-
saying.
Who's willing to go to jail for life because
That's what
just
I'm
to make sure
saying.
this nigga's dead?
But no. I'm not saying that he has a target on his head. I'm saying, do y'all think that he is going to
He's not
be a
moving.
person to be like,
I'ma tell
fuck
you
it.
like this.
I'm
I'ma
gonna
tell
go
you-
out and start doing shows.
I'ma
again.
tell you like this
No,
though.
he's not going to be moving like that. But what I'm saying is,
He
it's
wasn't doing
also
shows in the first place.
he's going to take his precautions.
Yeah. They
I
stopped
mean,
that shit a long time
Right.
ago.
But he's going to take his precautions. But the thing is, he really is not going to be in true danger.
I'm gonna
He
tell
might
you,
get something thrown at his head.
Okay,
And he might
So
not be. I'm
even
not saying
that-
that he will be.
Hey,
I
look.
mean, he might not be.
he'll be getting paid to do it though.
hey, first,
You feel me? That's
yeah,
my whole point.
Yeah,
But y'all saying that this is the biggest gang and ain't nobody. I mean,
I
Oh,
mean,
oh,
I
but
mean,
look,
as
I
far
don't
as-
understand that.
I'm just saying, like you thinking about gangs as in I ain't never been a gang member, so I don't know how that shit go. To be honest with you, like I can't sit here and say how nigga I know how I would ride for my brothers and my niggas that
And
I'm
it's the
close
same
with.
way. Yeah, it's the
But
same
at the
way.
same time, though, I'm not about to go on no crash dummy mission at all. I got
I
niggas
totally
that'll
get
kill
what
for
you're
me
saying.
too.
Exactly.
But they're not about to go on a crash dummy mission to fucking avenge my
But you
death.
know, it's a lot of niggas
feel
that ain't
me?
as intelligent and as
That's my
smart as
point.
me and you are. That would
Everybody
think
ain't
before-
breaking out the briefcase.
Hey,
Exactly.
but
There's a
look,
lot of niggas would be
I'm
like, "Fuck it, I'ma kill a nigga over some dumb shit."
And think about it. If you 9 times out of 10 these young niggas that's in the gang, they're not even looking at it from that perspective. Yeah, it's gonna be fucked.
I mean, they different. Yeah.
He, then what's going to happen? You going to kill him and he going to fuck around and be a martyr.
hey, but he,
Like, he going to become even bigger. Like, you going to be like, this whole ass
be like
nigga.
Pop. He
They
gonna
gonna
be-
try to compare him to pocket shit. Like, watch, bro. You going to be even badder after
He died the
nigga dead.
same way.
To be honest with you, I'm gonna be. Think about this though. Think about it from this perspective though. Think about it from this perspective, right? Cause this is how I feel about it. I can't feel sorry for these niggas
Nah, me neither.
because
bro.
at the same time, though, you was dumb was dumb enough to go. If he telling you,
I
I'm gonna
get
put a
that,
30
yeah.
pack on this nigga head. You was that hungry to go eat that 30 pack?
That's
You could
pocket change,
have. You would have
really,
ate
bro.
if you wasn't smart enough. You could have been like, nah, son. You look. No, we ain't on
You
that.
ain't no street nigga. You ain't even on it.
I'm not
Yeah,
even
yeah,
about
right,
to do
right,
that.
right.
Like, we gonna
I
do
get
this.
that, yeah,
you
yeah.
out, the longer he's out and the longer they're with him,
Right.
the more money they make.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So they fucked up their bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got themselves in that position just as much as he put them there.
But
And
that's
they,
why- but
and they let
that's
that
why
bag
I
make them
And,
stupid.
and we sitting here talking about this nigga snitching. He's never cut from that cloth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And that's
So
what I was saying.
why
They
are we
should have
holding
known.
him
Yeah.
accountable anyway?
That's
They
what
should have
I
known
was
that he
telling
wasn't
you.
that
I'm
nigga.
saying,
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah,
I got
that's
my
real talk,
piece.
that's real talk.
What I see what's gonna happen.
I ain't
here.
thinking about it like that, Jay.
God,
That's real shit.
y'all watch Cocaine Cowboys. Y'all remember Black Widow, right?
Right.
You remember the Black Widow when
Part
she
1 or part 2?
when she got out of prison and she
Part
had to
2.
go back to her small little country
Yeah.
town, and within a week,
Griselda motherfucker.
it happened.
It's different,
Yeah,
but it's a
yeah.
different
And-
ball.
Yeah,
But
that's
I-
whole
like-
different
like,
shit.
It's
I-
whole different over there.
Like, but
Let me
what
see
I'm
his
saying,
point, though.
hey,
Let me see
but
his point,
my
though.
point is, we looking, we are like what I'm hearing is we thinking, as soon as he get out, 5, 10. This young man like 23.
You hear me?
His life expectancy is 50 years.
Mhm.
50 years. A label ain't finna support him for 50 years.
They already put 10. Somebody already gave him 10
Yeah.
mil.
How much is 10 million equated to what it's expenses
He gonna
now?
get a million.
I mean, he
It
didn't
don't
get
matter.
10. He didn't get 10 liquid.
50
He didn't
years.
get
No,
10
I'm
liquid.
thinking like I'm talking about 2049.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That $10 million that they gave him today
Mhm.
and where it had to be allocated, what's the return gonna be? And the return
But who's
ain't
gonna
gonna
say
be
that's
too
the
hall.
last check he get?
Bro.
Because once you
When
I don't-
Tekashi
listen,
get
wait,
out, if
so
he drop a
wait,
single, it's gonna have 5
you know
million
what? If we
streams.
going into a world where we gonna have George Zimmerman, Tekashi 6ix9ine still living 40, 50 years from now, Man.
When George
wait a
Zimmerman,
minute.
wait
What are you
Time out.
gonna do?
George Zimmerman and Tekashi. Totally
No,
different.
what I'm saying is,
different.
Are you gonna? That's what I'm saying. Do you personally, if you personally feel some type of way, are you gonna kill one of them?
Hey man,
I just
That's my point.
We gonna be sitting back under a shade tree, still talking about this shit like.
But
Well,
we've been
Tekashi
living
didn't
in-
Hey,
kill
no, we
nobody,
not though.
so-
We've
No, we
been
not.
living
'Cause
in this
in the
type of
society,
world.
Yeah, Tekashi didn't
we ain't
kill
gonna be
nobody.
talking about Tekashi. He gonna get out. He said he gonna get out in July. We ain't gonna be talking about Tekashi in 2021. When everybody gonna
we
forget
give him
about
too
that.
much
Everybody gonna be
airspace
forgot
after
about
this.
him.
hey,
Exactly.
but first of all, he ain't even the first rapper who done snitched and then sold records.
You hear
You
me?
know what I'm saying? Don't act like this shit is unheard of.
Right.
Like a motherfuckers been snitching. You know
They
what
got
I'm saying?
paperwork.
Yeah,
They
and
been
then
Big
got
shit
Yeah.
got out.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody killed him yet.
But my whole thing is though, like, what's it to you?
That's what
You know what I'm saying? What's it to you? Are you gonna kill him?
That's
All
what
right.
I'm not mad.
Hey,
I'm not-
nobody.
I'm
you know
not
what
mad
saying?
at Tekashi, but
End of the day, it didn't
At the
affect
end of
our
the day, it
pockets.
didn't affect.
I'm like, how's he
and the
gonna
niggas-
move?
And the niggas' pockets, it did affect. They're behind bars now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So who's gonna put that check out?
Right.
But like I said, they done already gave him 10 mil right now. You know how the world works. When somebody sees somebody else giving them 10 mil, let me give him some of my money, because obviously you giving them 10 mil to
For
get
a
something
reason.
back.
Yeah, if you
So
give somebody 10 mil, you
somebody's
probably
gonna make a
100 back.
fucked up
Exactly.
investment.
Exactly.
You see what I'm
That's an
saying?
investment.
But I feel like it's gonna be business back to usual. As long as he keep making his music, somebody's gonna want to hear it.
Yeah.
Maybe not us, but someone's gonna want to hear that shit.
I never wanted to
And
hear
at the
that
same
shit.
time,
Even before the Christmas.
I mean,
I put it like this: Vanilla Ice still sell records.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
no, he
gonna
gets
fly.
shows.
He gonna
See,
never
let me
make
tell you
money,
something,
yeah.
son.
He gets shows.
These niggas was under investigation 5 years before they met Tekashi.
Yeah.
He was
He
just the
just told
icing
it.
on the cake.
Yeah, he just told it.
Interesting.
It's kind of
You
like
feel
the
me?
GS9 situation.
It's definitely not like the GS9
no,
situation.
what I'm saying
I
is,
can't let
no,
you say that.
no, I'm talking about as far as them already being under.
Oh yeah.
And then when somebody got hot out the crew,
right.
it just made it even more.
Oh yeah, now it's heightened. Yeah, I feel
yeah,
you with
it's
that.
like
Yeah,
because that's really what it was. Like,
Hey, them
it's
niggas
like,
was nuts though.
man, listen,
but they went down like some G's. Though.
They went down.
man,
like
and that's why they gonna be celebrated.
Yep.
You see what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why they gonna be celebrated.
When he get out,
He could out, I think next year.
yeah,
next
that's what
month
I'm
or
saying. I
something
know.
that.
Like
You
when
know
he
what
get
I'm
out,
saying?
it's going.
I'm talking about you talking about a nigga that took more years.
For his
Just-
homeboy.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah.
gonna be. But at the same
But they
time,
don't
though.
make niggas like that
But at
no
the
more.
same time, I ask the same question: what's it to you?
And that's real shit.
What the fuck does that got to do with anybody? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
it's just a
real shit.
topic. Like, because at the same time, I know a lot of niggas that wouldn't take more years for they niggas. I know more niggas that wouldn't go down for
It'll
another
be
nigga.
more niggas who ain't
You know
gonna go
what I'm
down.
saying?
I'm
Like,
gonna
at the
ask
same
you
time.
this though. Okay, so you think 50 would have sold as much records as he sold if he didn't get shot?
Yeah, he was
Yeah, 'cause
talented.
he had-
Really?
He was talented.
No.
Yeah, really?
He had, but no, but I mean, nigga, when you got Eminem and Dr. Dre behind
I'm with you, Flip.
Nah, come on, bro.
No.
I ain't
When you
gonna
got
lie, bro.
Eminem and
When you
Dr.
hear-
Dre, anybody in
no,
here-
he had them behind
Anybody
him.
in
Exhibit
here
had
got
Dr. Dre behind
Dre
him, too.
beats, nigga. You
Nigga,
know,
Exhibit sold $1 million too. What
No,
I'm saying?
he
didn't
sold
sell
a
like
million.
that.
He didn't sell 9.
He ain't sell like.
You gotta think. 50 sold $1 million for every bullet
well,
what you
I
he
mean,
took,
50
bro.
50 was
You-
very.
That's
Hey,
what I'm
no, he
saying.
got
No,
shot
no.
9
Exactly.
But
times.
so y'all saying that Get Rich or Die Trying wasn't no
Hold on,
motherfucking.
wait, hold on, wait,
Hey,
You
shit,
brought up
Mobb
Exhibit.
Deep was dope too. Them motherfuckers didn't sell 9 million motherfucking records.
They
50
was dope.
no, you gotta think.
Get Rich or
50
Die Trying is.
50 story, on top of the fact that he was who he was just like a perfect storm.
Okay.
But-
I put y'all don't think y'all Kanye wouldn't even came out if he wouldn't have broke his jaw.
Let me ask y'all this question.
No,
Wait,
no,
Because
no.
Through the Wire would not have came out.
That's my favorite song.
Because Through the Wire.
That's my favorite Kanye song.
Slim,
He
when
would have
did you
been. He would
first,
have been around Just Blaze.
when
He
did you
would've-
first hear 50?
Yeah.
Through the Wire.
Shit, actually, when I first heard 50 was How to Rob.
Yeah.
How to rob?
Yeah.
You was already too late.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. The nigga already had a bidding war before he got shot.
He had a bidding war.
Before he got shot.
Yeah, look, but
No,
that
he
nigga,
did grind. That
no,
nigga just didn't
what I'm
come up
saying.
off
No,
of
Jay,
getting
50
shot.
was the
Jay,
first niggas
we're
taking
not-
niggas
Jay, we're
doing
not-
choruses.
Yeah.
on.
We're not taking
Hey,
away.
you know, I'm
We're not taking away from who 50 Cent is, but also you got to look at
But-
it like this.
Hey man,
How else would you have made
wait,
Get
I
Rich
mean,
or
he
Die
got a
Trying?
lot of promotion off of
How
getting
else
shot.
would you have made Get Rich or Die
I
Trying?
got something for you too, because you said Exhibit. You said Exhibit had the Dr. Dre, and he sold $1 million, and 50 sold 9. he ain't have Eminem.
He didn't have dog. Eminem was a big
M was
shit
the
back.
nigga.
He was the nigga back then with 50
and
Cause
Cent.
look,
that nigga-
M
that
In the
nigga-
early
But look,
2000, in the early 2000, M was
Understand
the
you, bro.
but what you just
50
told
Cent
me.
being
What,
shot 9 times is a hell of a
yeah,
story, bro.
what you just told me. You told me I was too late when I heard How to Rob.
Right.
That nigga didn't pop before that shit.
Yeah, he was already having a bit.
No, he was
No, he didn't pop.
Great, no,
No.
you had to really be in
He had a
tune
buzz.
with hip hop.
It's
He
a
was
lot
in
of-
he had a pretty
He
good
was
buzz.
already on
No.
tour with Juvenile at that
I mean,
time.
Jay-Z
Yeah,
came
yeah.
on
You
stage.
had
No,
buzz, though.
he's in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas, bro.
And to say
So
this,
when
Jay,
he
But,
heard
wait.
hey, and to say
Wait.
this, hold on.
He
You
was
talking about
popping
a
on
nigga
that How to
was
Rob.
on the internet
What I'm
looking
trying to-
for new music at
Nigga,
the time
right.
on Napster.
So
and
Jay-Z went on stage
LimeWire
and
shit
said,
like that.
I'm about dollars. Who
No,
the fuck is
no,
50
but
Cent? That was way before.
I feel you on the talent aspect, but what I'm saying is,
I'm just saying that's before he got shot.
Yeah,
Even
but-
How to Rob
but-
was
but-
before he got shot.
Yeah, but getting shot put that nigga on the motherfucking stage where people looking at him. Okay,
Damn.
that drop.
But
out.
That nigga got shot 9 times.
No. Hey, look.
I don't think that that's what made him.
I take it to another level. Would Jay-Z have ever popped? His Pop didn't mention his name.
I don't know what you're
Hey,
talking about.
listen,
You lost me.
Oh, really? You don't?
Listen,
You lost me with that one.
I'm gonna say this about.
He
Only I'm
did.
gonna say this about 50 Cent is
when he said Jay-Z,
When
got him-
Jay-Z said Pac name,
No,
No,
whatever. John
Pac-
Pac said,
young
nigga,
niggas
Pac
Jay-Z
mentioned
died
with a
Jay-Z.
Haitian accent,
Yeah.
jury fast cars, and he
when
known for
Pac
flash
mentioned-
shit.
Hey, like when Pac mentioned his
Nah.
name.
Yeah, Jigga wasn't really
Jigga-
jumping
Jigga-
there.
yeah,
Jigga
wasn't
wasn't
hot like
Jigga
that.
was hot- he was hot in New York. That's a whole
Yeah,
different scene.
hey,
You know what I'm saying?
but yeah, naturally,
like
he wasn't.
naturally, nobody
he
even knew
wasn't.
Jay-Z.
I want to say this though. And,
I really didn't.
You got to
I ain't
look
gonna
at
lie
it.
I knew him. I knew exactly who he was, but motherfuckers didn't really even pay
did you
attention
niggas
to that
have the
nigga.
box?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we
Now,
had the box.
You
We
had the box.
We had the box.
I mean, I
Now,
knew who
we-
Jay-Z
we
was,
had-
but he
we
wasn't
had
just like a,
EBT.
you know,
Yeah.
filling
I knew
in.
that the first song I
So-
ever heard of Jay-Z's and was like, damn, who was this?
Before we go
I
to
was-
that,
I
though.
was like 11 years old and I heard Dead Presidents. Dead,
Okay.
I saw Dead
So-
Presidents on BET.
Because I had
was like, who
Can't
the
Knock
fuck
the
is this?
Hustle was on the box
Yeah,
like crazy.
And I love that one. His that,
But
as
see,
you
here in the
ask me,
South,
that's
it
probably
really
one of his
wasn't.
best albums.
I know him.
Man,
too.
you know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
Reasonable Doubt
So-
was my favorite
yeah,
Jay-Z
so-
album.
Yeah, like, but I don't know, like when motherfuckers got that publicity, like any type of goddamn dispute. That's why motherfuckers got fake beats all the time
Let
right
me
now,
tell you-
because that shit puts you on another level.
Wi-
Good or bad, whatever happened to you, you can get your
Controversy
ass
sells,
whooped.
man.
If you get
Man,
your ass whooped
no,
on camera
man.
and you
Controversy
willing to
sells.
talk
I'm
about
about to
that
tell
shit and still be whatever you gonna be after that shit happened to you, motherfuckers,
me.
they know the name at this
Feel
point.
me with this though. Feel me with this
Yeah.
though. Because I can give you that whole beef behind him getting shot and all that.
Yeah.
But sex appeal is what got him 9 million.
Who? I mean,
50.
I
Sex
said
appeal is what got him.
Yeah, because the
9
nigga did have a
He
bulletproof
did
vest
come
on
out
and the
here
muscles.
Sex
And
appeal.
The muscles
and-
attached to
and
you.
what I
Right.
will
Females
say-
buy albums.
He did have
Females buy albums.
He did,
Upside
nigga,
down
he did.
doing goddamn
He
sit-ups.
did have us spending
Goddamn it.
$40.
Hey, Jay,
Bro,
that's a good point.
I'm gonna say
No,
this,
he ain't.
man.
No, hold up. He had.
Hey,
Sex
let me
sells,
say
my
this.
nigga.
Let me say this.
Sex
Let me say
sells
this.
more than
Let me say
controversy.
this.
Females
I'm glad
buy
y'all-
Hey
albums.
man,
One at a
look,
time,
bro.
one at a time.
The thing
That is not enough.
The
You
thing
cannot
is,
tell
don't
me.
think so?
no, bro.
Nah.
The
thing-
bitches.
The
Nah.
thing is,
They
the
purchase
thing is, the thing
Hey,
is,
see, them bitches asking them, let me see your bullet wounds.
let me.
Yo, a lot of niggas' mamas out here used to have a crush on 50 Cent, bro.
They did.
But
A lot of niggas that's over 21.
Nigga, they was
mamas had
hanging this
crushes
shit
on-
birthday. You like, no, don't say
bitches
that.
love scars.
Yeah.
nigga.
FYI,
they
you
love
can,
that shit.
FYI, you can find 56.
Wait, hold on, wait.
This is where he
Hold
shot
on,
me
we
right
can't.
here,
Wait.
baby.
We
I was
can't
at-
go past it. He
I
said
was-
bitches love scars.
Yeah, I was at the Quicken Mart. That nigga shot me right here, baby. This right here, right here. You see it? You see it?
They be rubbing on it and shit. They be rubbing on it while
Do that
y'all
hurt?
finna
Do
live.
that hurt? Poking it and shit. Do that
Only
hurt?
when it rain,
Y'all
I can
niggas
feel it.
stupid, man.
I was like,
Oh no, that's
ooh,
true shit. When it rains,
You good?
that's true shit.
But I
Bitch,
feel
Oh,
like
what did it? What happened with it when,
Hey,
when,
shit,
you,
man,
when
bitch.
you got shot?
Hey, well, women send niggas in jail letters all the time. These niggas is fucking murderers and
they
killers.
love the
Oh, yeah, the pen
thrill.
pals,
Love
yeah.
that- They love that.
They
shit
love
to
bad.
death.
You watch
man,
Lock
bad
Up, bro?
boys. Don't no chick want no square
Hey, they look.
ass.
I'm gonna tell
Hey,
you
look,
this.
I don't
they
give a
love
fuck
that-
where
I'ma
they
tell you
come
this.
from.
But that
love
adds to the sex appeal,
That's
though.
what I'm saying. Getting shot gave him that sex.
He had niggas spending $40 on wife beaters.
Hey,
Say get you.
hey,
You
I
ain't
never-
lying.
I never
Hey,
brought one of
red,
those
white,
white beaters.
I bought a black one.
I
I
did.
put it on. I bought a black
one.
one. I put it on in the mirror like I look dumb as shit.
I did.
I was so mad at myself for buying that shit.
I bought the white one.
First of all, I didn't have no tattoos, so
that
it don't hit the same. I ain't had no tattoos.
And I was skinnier then.
So what
that
are you
shit
trying to
didn't
show?
even-
I really was in shape too, but I was like,
It look
you
like a
look dumb as
jersey.
fuck.
But you gotta be motherfucking me a block for that shit to make you look right. You know what I'm saying?
I was so mad at myself, bro.
I'ma say
I
this,
feel
though,
like
bro.
29,
Even a hat with the do-rag.
Y'all
Remember?
say all of this
50
about,
wore a hat with a do-rag forever.
I'm just saying though, women like
He
danger.
just gave that do
My
rag
bad.
about 2
My
weeks.
bad. Not
Women like danger. Ain't nothing more
I'ma
dangerous
say,
than getting
I've been
shot,
trying
bro.
to say this for about 5 minutes.
What's up, man?
5 minutes. I literally listened
What's
to
up?
y'all
What's up?
for
What's
5
Yeah,
minutes.
nigga, Knowledge gave me the
thing-
fuck you
The
look.
thing about what we missed is, I think New York has that certain, like, they regional market can be just as dynamic as a national
No, it
market.
can't.
I mean,
Nah,
I'm gonna tell you why.
I
Nowadays,
don't know, man. It's a lot of motherfuckers.
Let him explain. Let him explain. Let him explain.
because I just
Explain.
had this. Go finish.
Explain.
What I'm saying is, so us, like, we just talked about the box, and people had the box, people had MTV. What they was, like, you got to look, they got A&Rs that's going to push that certain agenda. And at that time, like, y'all gave key points on how 50 became national off certain instance of his life that made him popping nationally. And then we circle back to, nigga, then he went with Dre and Eminem. You know what I'm saying? And he had that was the first nigga from Dre that was the first Dre artist from New York market. That was just stupid. And he dropped a fucking, like, he low-key do some silent shit. Remember when he was in between, Suge Knight? He did some shit with 50, he did some shit with Jay-Z, like, silent shit. You never knew, like, that was a J beat.
Yeah.
But to put 50 on the market in New York with a Dr. Dre beat, it was like the revolution of Tupac, New York.
You talking about the Watchers, the beat?
Yeah.
Right.
And then, but when he rolled out, he had Interscope backing him.
Yeah.
He, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, we finna roll out New York with Dre beats, with a rapper that just as controversial as
And
Tupac.
Eminem, who's the
And
hottest rapper on the planet.
Then you had Eminem running.
And
So
he's
it was-
white.
At the time, Eminem was the hottest
Yeah,
motherfucker.
so it was
mean-
destined to go diamond, is what I'm saying. Like,
And
it
the
was just
nigga's
a point of
talented.
strategy.
You can't shy away from his talent.
hey man, but you don't think that nigga getting shot like had anything to do
It
with
ain't
like
no pussy nigga.
Nah,
It was part of
you
it.
got
It was,
niggas
I was just like Pac getting
Bro,
shot
when
with
niggas
Drake.
get shot nowadays, bro, that is like a badge of honor in the rap game.
It is.
I always found that
how many-
crazy.
You ain't gonna lie. You
The
can't
closest
lie.
you come to death, nigga, the more albums you
But I
gonna
mean, at
sell.
the same time, though, how many people are in?
That's
in,
crazy.
You know, actually,
Flip.
you know,
So that's real shit.
We're
though.
taking a pause for the call.
Nigga can be on life support. This nigga gonna get 9 million
But
streams.
the only reason I was so quick to say no is because I was thinking about it in the current climate, because I just had this discussion with somebody. And we was talking about how most big artists from New York don't sound like New York.
Definitely don't.
So it's like
Yeah.
they don't.
Davies
they
don't,
don't
sound like New York.
They
Dude.
sound like they from Atlanta.
big artists.
he's
He's not big.
No,
In New
Dave
York, he
East is
is.
still an opening artist.
yeah, he's
You
still
think
an opener.
so?
Yep,
He is an opening artist.
But I agree.
Opening for who though? Because he can go on his own tour.
But it's what I'm saying is I'm talking about a premier artist, somebody who that I can go somewhere and hear his music being jammed in my area.
Yeah, he ain't
I
there
feel
yet.
like
Like you don't
know
hit
what crowd
don't-
you go to.
No,
though.
you don't. I fuck with Dave East, but I also know
You talking about like a
Dave
Cole
East is
or
a
Kendrick or
marginalized
Drake.
rapper because the thing is, it's bars. You can't vibe to Dave East with females.
I mean,
at the
that
crib.
was the whole problem with any New York rapper though. Nas, AZ, just only like certain of these motherfuckers actually
to
came
add
to
that,
crossover
Fabulous.
like that.
We can say Fabulous hot, right?
But Fabulous had crossover songs.
Yeah, he did have crossover.
right.
That's why
Yeah,
he
he
still
did.
sustained
Yeah.
as still being a cool artist because he still had crossover songs.
I mean,
But the majority of his music is.
Fab has spit.
I mean,
y'all get mad at me. Most New York niggas that's in the rap game take themselves too seriously. That's why they
They got,
Hey,
but
man,
listen, Antoine, that's to go back. They got Sony sitting there. They got the A&Rs like, hey man, if you know what I'm saying, like they have the industry operation
But the
right
industry
there with
not
them.
looking for that type of New York artist no more. They not looking for the nigga that's hood with the hoodie on, that's spitting 14 bars a minute. Because at the end of the day, I can't sell that.
that's kind of like
Totally
it's kind of
agree.
like the New York point guard in the NBA.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Them
Nobody
niggas,
don't
you
want
ain't
that
got a
nigga
jump
no more.
shot?
Right?
I
Yeah.
can't fuck with
yeah,
you, bro.
yeah. Of course.
Do you
can
have a jump shot?
Yeah.
If you don't have a jump shot, bro, I can't do shit with you, bro. Can you hit a melody?
Pass first.
Anyway,
Unless you Ben Simmons Greek freak.
first.
Yeah, that's 6 8 up, bro. That means you gotta be immaculately looking, bro. You gotta look like a supermodel to get away with that shit nowadays. That's really the only reason Dave East hot.
Yeah, that's true.
If Dave East was 5'7" with acne,
if he was top
he
of
would not really be that nigga right now.
But you just described Roddy Rich.
Roddy Rich got songs. He cold with it.
So Dave East not cold with it?
I can jam Roddy Rich with a chick in the car.
It depends on what you can't jam Davies. It depends on what type of chick you with.
You put Davies type of chick you with.
Hey man,
you put
your chick really listen to music. You can bang.
Yeah,
but how many chicks really are jamming Davies?
Man, you be surprised, dog. I'm gonna tell you. Don't marginalize yourself.
No, I'm not marginalizing. I'm talking about
I get what you're saying.
Chicks like Davies.
All right, Jay's a rapper, so he looks at hip hop in a much more intricate.
No, I'm not putting it in a box.
Bro, I'm going off the average fan. I'm going off the average
fan.
Hey, y'all been a kickback in the last year. How many Dave East songs y'all heard at the kickback?
Let me tell you something.
You heard a Dave East song got a kickback? Have you heard a Dave East song got a kickback?
I tell you this.
Have you heard a Dave East song got a kickback?
We in Dallas, bro.
I mean, as a
That's
DJ
what I'm saying.
Dallas,
Go to Atlanta. You're not gonna hear Dave East song.
You don't know that shit.
I know that. I was just there.
That was the kickback you went to.
No, I was in the club. I have never heard a Dave East song. No club I've ever gone to in America.
So you judging us by clubs? I'm kickback. Like, what are you judging us by?
Do you get what I'm saying? The most common music consumers listen music.
Have you ever listened to music with a female in the car? Anytime in your life. Wait.
I like Dave East, but at a party I've never played.
Real quick though, not just Dave East. I'm just saying, have you ever listened to a female in a car, any music, and she's been like, "What's that song?" Like you put her on some shit.
I put her on it.
Hey, look,
but it ain't in her playlist.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
She gonna put the shit in her playlist.
No, that's what I'm saying.
What are you saying, son?
It's the baby is in the chick's playlist before she get to you.
Yeah. That's on the radio.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Talking about shit that's on the radio.
That's what I'm going off of. I'm not going off that. You're not going off of it. Because you listen. How often do you listen?
You can't go over radio because everybody's streaming now.
How often do you listen to? How often do you listen?
I never listen to the radio.
No, how often do you listen to music?
Never. I listen to music every day, son.
No, I said how often do you listen
every
to music?
Day, son.
No, not every day. How often during the day do you listen to music?
Every day, son.
I said
I heard you.
No, throughout the day.
Every day, son. I'm listening to music now.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm getting what you're saying.
How many hours out the day do you listen to music?
You missing what I'm
24.
I rap, so I hear music now.
You just made my point.
You missing my point?
No, you just made my point.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I get
you have to really consume music to go to Dave East and say, I fuck with these. Because you got to find what songs you fuck with of his. So you have to really go through his discography. If you haven't gone from it, you won't know that Forbes list is a banger. But you got to go to that. That's what I'm saying, bro. If you listen to
let me tell you this. Everyone's streaming now. No one's really listening to the radio. So when you stream an artist, when you stream an artist, well, I'm gonna put you on some new shit. When you stream an artist and you click Davies, nigga, they already got the top Davies songs you need to hear.
Bro, we all
when you
know
stream
that.
Al Green, they got all the Al Green songs you need to fucking hear. But when you stream,
but D-Boy, how do I get to searching Davies?
You have to.
So they have playlists.
No,
like I said,
they have curated playlists. That's what I'm saying.
I always look at it
when you listen to Pandora, that's a curated playlist.
You giving people
my
too
nigga.
much credit.
I always look at it from a DJ
Go to his
standpoint.
video. Go to his video views. Go to his video views on YouTube.
I always look at it from a DJ standpoint. Is it a party song, or is it just with my niggas, just some shit that I'm finna vibe to? Like, there's a big difference in that. And I see what you saying, Source. I see what you saying. Jay, but I think Dave East, he's not really like a club. Like I can't really play Dave East. Yeah,
that's
like,
why
I really
that's why 50 crossed over though, because he had the club banger.
Right.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell y'all this though.
There's a lot of rappers who gonna make that
I need
one
to tell
song.
everybody this.
But we not in the club 24 hours.
Real talk.
Exactly.
If your girl, you turn on some Dave East and your girl vibe to that shit immediately, either you in for a real good time or you in for a real bad time. Cause yeah, that shit might be.
Hey, and you know what? That's what I want to talk about.
or
The
she might
women.
be hood.
Hey, hold on. The women that's vibing. Hold on. The women that's vibing with Dave East, and it go back to what I always had. The nigga, he had to. He ain't 50, so he had to do some off the wall shit. On low key, the women that's vibing with him, they look at him as a sex icon.
Cause they put that nigga on Shade Room and shit, bro. That's how motherfuckers be knowing who he is, bro.
Don't look at him as a sex icon.
No, you right. But you gotta in New
That was
York.
my whole point.
That's why I said if he looked like goddamn who's somebody?
ODB.
Like, no,
Idris.
no. If he looked,
talking about a bus
if he looked like an
Michael
average
Black.
ass
ODB
nigga,
got
bro.
something
Michael Black.
If he looked like an average,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
if he was 5'7" with acne, bro, coming out trying to spit bars,
Earl
he
Sweatshirt.
would have been the
wouldn't be
same nigga of every other nigga.
It go to your point where you be like Dave East,
Roddy Rich.
and to be honest,
No, Roddy Rich and Dave East are two.
5'7" with acne.
You know what? That nigga like
But
Nelly.
Roddy Rich has
Hey.
goddamn songs, bro. Roddy Rich got hits.
Yeah.
He definitely got hits.
Exactly. So I'm not
Roddy Ricch
describing
go.
Roddy Rich.
But you,
Roddy
just,
Ricch
you
go.
did just describe
No,
how
I
he
said if he was
So-
Davies,
Nigga, look at Kendrick Lamar. He is not a sex symbol.
Know what I'm
by
Kendrick
no
Lamar got
means.
hits
But
too.
no, I'm not going against what you said. I'm saying like you say, Roddy Ricch, he 5'9" or whatever. He don't look, but you can say the same thing about Kendrick Lamar. This nigga's not a
He
sex
got
symbol,
hits.
but that nigga is a musician.
So what are we
He's a
saying? The
lyricist.
hits make them listen?
Yeah,
no, I
What-
think
what are we
what
saying?
he's
You
saying
gotta
is,
have something
Yeah,
that
you gotta
crosses
have
over.
something.
You
I
gotta have a crossover.
I think what he's saying is Dave
And-
East's appearance to women
look,
is
Dave East
bigger than
saying
his
the crossover.
lyrics.
It really is, bro.
What we
Nah,
saying
he-
is
So that ain't
That's what I
Hey,
get
man,
from it.
what-
Go this coming.
His appearance is bigger
And ain't
than
nobody
his
said I
music.
love track so and so. He's like, ooh, hard eyes. You don't see shit about his music.
Whole snap.
Nowhere in
Whole
there.
Whole snap.
I wouldn't know. I don't be in niggas' comments.
You don't see bars. You say,
No,
Nah.
I haven't either, but I guarantee
Hey.
you go.
You
That's
know
what
I'm
you're going to
talking
see.
Hey, and
You're not
the
going to
guy-
have niggas
hey.
in there talking about third verse on this so-and-so song was the hardest shit I heard.
Right.
It ain't going to be there, bro.
go to 3 minutes
You
and
don't know
21
that,
seconds.
Zane.
Go look.
You don't know.
and he
You
just
don't know
hey,
that.
No.
me go look.
I guarantee
Yeah.
you, they dissecting Dave East lyrics.
No, I
No,
like
they
his last
are.
album. His
But
last
them are
album
not the
dope.
niggas that be on social media.
That nigga last album is very
The
soulful.
thing is,
That
the
nigga
niggas
shit
that
is
really
dope.
fuck with
All
that
of it.
shit,
But-
they not gonna be the one. That's why a lot of artists be popular. And you be like, how? Because they consumers are the niggas that's really the ones using the shit.
And-
like you gotta think, nigga, if you got
that
if
makes
your
sense.
consumers are 30 plus
That
niggas
makes
who
sense.
really fuck with hip hop, you think I'm gonna be on this shit tagging motherfuckers your shit all day? I'm jamming this
Son,
shit.
you know,
That makes
I
sense.
feel
Hey.
like let me you go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is, and it's crazy about New York rap is because right now, the two organic three niggas, one a girl, but three niggas that's always relevant.
Who the girl?
Fab, right now,
Younger than-
Fab,
oh, Cardi?
Cardi B,
Oh, yeah, Cardi.
and Dave East. But however, Cardi B is a cross, so that's like she a superstar right now.
Right.
But even if you listen to Summertime Shootout, that shit vibe. That shit.
I
is
mean,
a
Cardi
vibe.
B a
But
real
it's
one
hard,
though.
But it's
you know what,
hard
Cardi
to-
B?
But listen,
Cardi B is a real one.
But no,
she ain't got to show her titties.
But my point is, my point is,
Oh,
this
no,
album.
Wait,
Now hold on, man. You
Hold on,
said
not-
Cardi
not-
P ain't got she ain't got to show her titties no more.
Nigga quoting lyrics right here. What are
Nah,
we
I
talking
That's
about?
one. You just
Hold
saw
on, man.
18.
I think she made. But no. Knowledge. Finish your point.
No, my point is though, these boys they still like we vibe today. We talking about Dave East. We vibe to Fab. Fab still sometimes Shootout is like a caveat to the rap game. Like either you like it or you don't, and then you got to put people on, and then people got to be at a certain age to catch the vibe to understand Summertime Shootout. But you'll never hear it on radio. You'll never hear it on the radio.
Okay, so Flim, going to Cardi, you think like?
No, they play.
I don't know if she write her own shit. I don't
They
know.
do. What?
But she had like.
But listen,
Club
though,
in the
y'all
morning.
talking about
My bad,
artists that's mainstream. That's not the hottest in the city.
No.
Have y'all heard of
I've
Pop
never said
Smoke?
that. I've never said.
Have you heard of Pop Smoke?
No.
Okay.
In New York.
Yeah,
From New York.
He
He's
got
the hottest artist coming out of New York right now. You don't know who you don't know what I'm talking
pretty
about.
sure. I'm pretty sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So
pretty
it's
sure I
like,
hear from him soon.
We
I mean,
talking
I will
about
now.
Cardi B.
No, he ain't already popped.
You talking about motherfuckers
But no,
that already made
no.
it. That's already household names.
But no,
right?
Cardi B was brought up on some other, type shit.
But
We won't
still,
say she
these
the
are
hottest
household
thing.
names.
Yeah, I mean because they.
Cardi B got a Grammy.
Yeah, I mean
Cardi B
because
got a
they-
Pepsi
Right.
commercial.
But I've always been an
That's
underground.
true.
I've always
You know
been an
what I'm saying?
underground.
Have you heard of Pop Smoke since I just said his name?
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas that's coming up right now.
I'm not looking for Pop Smoke.
That's my thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
That's my
me
point.
neither.
That's
I mean,
my
as a
point.
DJ,
So if
I am
I
going
wouldn't
now.
have- you wouldn't have never heard me say Pop Smoke.
I got to pull it up now.
He was
Pop
never
Smoke.
on your radar.
Yeah,
Never on your radar.
that's
Never
true.
on mine.
But
You
gonna
wouldn't have
go and
never
look at
heard him on the
today.
radio.
But that's
I
my,
still ain't heard him
But
yet,
if
so
you
I
go-
got to hear him
but
before
if
I
you
say
go
he
to-
hot to
But
me.
DJ Envy is spinning Pop Smoke.
hey man,
Yeah.
but that's my whole
But
point.
goddamn DJ Dipperacci who's spinning that goddamn 4/4 in Duncanville ain't spinning Pop Smoke.
You know, and
That's real nigga shit.
and you know,
But see, wait.
that-
Let me
that-
defend the DJ. As a DJ, you can't just play. I mean,
But
there's
are
a
you
lot of
spinning
shit.
Pop
that you-
Smoke?
But it depends
But
on
are
where
you spinning Pop
the
anywhere?
parties that I DJ.
Anywhere.
If I DJ,
Anywhere.
no, I've never heard of Pop Smoke.
That's my point.
But there's a lot of shit that I listen to in my car.
So
I
if
can't
Ant come
stand
to
at
your-
the.
so if
I
Ant-
can't
wait,
stand
wait,
at the
If
party.
Ant come to your party, he can't say that he heard Pop Smoke because you ain't spinning it. You know, from a DJ point of view, because you haven't heard of him.
But he
Who's
might
to
hear
say-
something in my car that he won't hear at my party.
That's a fact.
And so what I'm saying, like,
But are
it
you
depends on-
playing Pop Smoke in your car?
No, I've never heard of that
Yeah,
until tonight.
But yeah, we can
I
go
got-
back and forth on the.
I got
hip-hop.
one point to end all that. Let Pop Smoke get shot 9 times.
Pop Smoke probably already got shot.
My
Probably.
nigga
They
still.
gonna be like, he the next Biggie.
Next thing you know, it's
He
over.
gonna
He
be
the next Biggie.
Hey, bro, we found out that savior.
He gonna have a big ass shit painted on the side of the project.
You gotta realize these days getting shot ain't. You gotta die these days. You can't get
Yes,
shot.
Yeah, you can't go
gotta
platinum if
die.
you live.
Speaking of dying, another 19 has been a year
Man,
of a lot of like
RP Juice WRLD.
trials. Juice WRLD most recently, and that was an unfortunate situation. I heard a lot of people having discussions on that, but I feel like the death that didn't hit the hardest
Nip,
this year
Nip.
was Nip's, man.
You already know it.
Because
You
I feel like
already
the
know
thing with Nipsey is, and that was another example of somebody who became bigger after they did. You know,
Bro,
what I
I'll
mean?
never
Exactly.
forget that day. I was at the
It
crib
bothers me
barbecuing.
away some way.
Did you hear Nip
You
at the
sent me the
goddamn?
video. You
house
sent the
party?
text to us in the group text. I was at the crib
Right.
grilling. I never
Yeah,
forget
I
that
thought,
day.
I thought it was a joke at
I
first. 'cause
never
I'm like,
forget
bro,
that
nah.
day. Yeah.
And then we
Then I
can't.
saw the
You
video,
sent the shit.
and I'm like, oh, shit.
That
But
nigga
listen,
sent this. I was like, what
That's
the
a good
fuck?
example too. Cause did you hear Nip at house parties before he died?
No, you didn't.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
It was a
Yeah, I did.
caveat.
You
It was a
don't.
caveat.
No,
It was
I
a
actually-
caveat.
Yeah.
No, the thing
And
is,
don't get me wrong, nigga. When I lived in LA, I was
gotta Google
65
that
and
word.
girl.
Caveat.
no, the
I
thing,
heard it before, but that's one of the words I can't
You
put.
gotta
with
put
the
it in context.
With the context, it's still
No,
kinda-
what I'm
the
saying
thing that
is,
stood out about Nipsey though is he had a cult following at a lot of places outside
Yeah,
where he
yeah.
from.
they
Yeah.
was bumping.
Based off the Crenshaw album and the $100,
like Currency kinda.
And then when he sold the $100 album, that got a lot of people like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I knew who Nipsey Hussle was. You
Hell
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
When he was one of the Seattle Seahawks had.
Yeah. Bowie
That's
Yeah,
a
was.
you know what I
Rolling
mean?
60s.
That's the rolling 60s sign.
Bro,
You know
when I
what
lived
I'm
in
saying?
California, we lived off the 65th and Normandy.
Oh,
Yeah,
you was in the
but
60s.
it-
Yeah, well.
But it was just like,
65th and Normandy.
I really feel like, it's certain passes that happen though that like make everybody kind of pause. But one thing I'm kind of glad that came out of that was the fact is a lot of people were able to see it's really bittersweet, very bitter, way more bitter than sweet. But a lot of people was able to see exactly what he was focused on, and maybe it might have put a battery in somebody else's back.
Yeah.
When Pac said, "I might not be the change, but I
I
might not change the world, but I'm
I'll
gonna.
put the spark.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna
I'll
put the
start the
spark.
spark in
And that was
somebody
real
that'll
shit.
change it. And so that's really what I look at it is like you still have a template that you're able to look at. It's like if he was able to do it, I can do it maybe on a smaller scale and start from a grassroots perspective because it's like all about who you impact. You can impact your block. You can
Right.
you can impact the people in your family, but all you impact is somebody around you.
Right.
And so that's why, like, I felt like a lot of people, want to say the marathon continues, man. You ain't got to do it on a large scale, man, but just make the marathon count, bro. That's how I was looking at it. So, honestly, RIP again to Nipsey, man. So it was that. So with this being like a wrap-up show, was there anything to y'all this year that kind of stood out as far as the culture? Like, we could just start off, with D-Boy and work on with. What's something that stood out to you in
Shit,
the
don't
culture?
start
this
with
year?
me, man. Hold on. Start with Knowledge. He next to you, man.
Hey.
I don't know.
Start with me.
I gotta think about that one.
All right, so man, really, just to piggyback, you made some point, and I'm gonna say this: it was impactful. Was Nip because this was the first murder that we saw on social media. Like, I mean, well, I'm saying for a high impact in rap game. Like it went from, I remember when Pac died and it was hope. Like, I was walking to a football game on a Friday and like, man, Pac died. Like, nigga, didn't that nigga just got shot last year? He gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Right, it was that type of vibe.
Right.
Nigga, it went from, man, Nip got shot to 3 minutes later, we was in a group chat like, nigga, you see the video?
Yeah, it was a video
it was like
surfaced
3
right
minutes
away.
later, and it was like, it was so dynamic, and it hurts me to have brothers like Whack 100 to even comment after this man's death on what he deemed. His points was valid on what you deem as a legend or whatever, but sometimes sometimes
what's the point?
Like,
that nigga be clout
it's
chasing.
an exception to all the rule. Like, this dude was on his way to be a legend, and the blueprint was already laid there. You saw it. He laid his own blueprint. And for you to, degrade his legacy, I think that's disrespectful. So I think, like I said, the impact to me was Nip. Like, it's something that I'm always think like, dude.
Well, where were you?
And I get the body of music. This nigga talking about he
he
didn't have a big body of music. Man, it's bigger than that. When you, as a legend, it's bigger than that.
Who
said
Whack
that?
100.
It was
said
bigger
that
than you
crazy
think.
shit, man.
It was big, like I said, it was big.
He said
Whack
he wasn't
100 like,
legend.
Biggie really a legend because he only had, I'm like,
I'm
come
talking
on.
about you got about 7.
At the end of the day, being
Joints,
legendary
like,
is not monolithic, man.
Even
Not one way to
if
become
you only
legendary.
have one album, if that one album moved millions of motherfuckers and they
people
still
tripping off
move by
Lauryn
it,
Hill.
Bro,
Lauryn
the
Hill
rap is
only
gonna
had
be
one
something you
album.
go back and
Absolutely.
reference as
Yeah,
long
man.
as you living, bro. At some point in time, you're gonna go back and listen to the album.
You ain't gotta
So
have
at the
no
end of the
10
day, that's a
albums.
legendary body of work.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Biggie is a legend. I don't give a fuck if he only had 2
Lem,
albums.
what you got, man? What stood out to you this year?
See, now
Anything. What
my
else?
shit gonna seem trivial as fuck, like trivial.
Hey, we
like
love
this
your
what this
insight,
nigga
though.
over here thinking about.
Yeah.
You know what it was, real talk? Goddamn Popeye chicken sandwich.
I wanted somebody to mention it.
Slim, you stole my shit.
Somebody needed to mention
That
it,
shit
bro.
wasn't
Slim,
even
you
that
stole
good,
my
bro.
shit.
You tried it?
I'm mad in a bitch, bro.
Man, listen.
You got the
Man,
spicy or the
It's
regular?
not as good as they
I got
say.
the regular.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
didn't
you
get the
gotta
fucked
get the
up.
spicy, bro.
Yeah, you gotta
Played
get the spicy,
yourself.
bro.
You got
Congratulations.
you got the Reeboks instead of the
But the
Forces.
best Popeyes is in New Orleans.
Nope.
You didn't get the you got
The
the white
best Popeyes
you
is
got
in
the
New
white
Orleans.
you got the
Okay,
white
now. You know
Reeboks
what?
instead of the white
Okay, now.
Forces.
Matter of fact, I think I did get the spice. Either way, like you put mayonnaise on your.
It wasn't as good to be shooting niggas.
Yeah,
like.
you put a mayonnaise and pickles on the motherfucking sandwich.
You ain't had a spicy if you got the meal.
But that-
No,
You had the
man,
spicy, you had the aioli.
That's still mayo.
Trying to let you know. Yeah.
I'm letting you
But
know
listen,
that's still mayo.
With the crack, I know
No,
it's still
no,
mayo.
it's still
what is it,
mayo,
extra
bro.
in it.
With a little seasoning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the black mayo.
yeah, exactly.
It's the black mayo.
It's red.
But with,
It's red.
Think
yeah.
about the
Paprika,
Popeye
man.
chicken
Hey, that
sandwich wasn't
shit-
the flavor
Paprika.
really.
That shit was still mayo.
It was the motherfucking price.
That's
Yeah.
how. That's
That
how-
bitch was
Yeah.
$6.99. Wouldn't nobody be waiting in line. That's
You
a
ain't
fact.
lying. You ain't lying.
Hey,
That's a
man.
fact.
But
son.
honestly, I had the shit like April. And I just
Yeah,
thought
me
it was.
too.
I
Yeah,
thought it had
definitely
just
like
been
2
there.
months before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
then
it's a good
that
sandwich.
showed,
I had it.
no,
Good.
but
It's a
that
good
showed
sandwich.
you the power and the influence of social media.
Shit,
bro.
look at the patty pies.
Like real talk.
That
That
was
shit wasn't
hey,
that nigga
that
got
was
there hit a couple
18.
notes.
That was
That's what I'm
18.
saying.
He got on
Always
Twitter and hit
something.
a couple notes, and that shit went.
There's always something.
like God damn.
Wow.
That's why Patty like fuck to him.
Yeah.
Hey, like
She
Patty
ate on
is
1
sta-
year pie.
Hey,
Patty
Patty
said
instead of putting goddamn food
Nigga, they
items
couldn't
out.
keep them pies in Walmart.
Now she did a good trade on Good Times. Now she
Yeah.
sung the shit out of that live on Wednesday. Good
mean-
times.
Oh, that shit did come. I didn't get a chance
She
to watch it.
came out. She came out.
I was like, I'm not
I
watching
refuse.
that shit.
Me either,
Like,
man. I
good
can't
times, man. Good times is a good way to get pissed off.
Right.
Like, why
Like,
do they
you
want
be-
like, all
you
the
be
shit y'all can recreate? Y'all want to recreate good times?
Struggle.
So
Every show
They love
has
putting that
struggle.
nigga. They love to put us on
Anytime
as
you-
slaves and struggle and,
But listen,
addicts
man,
and
my
gangsters
wife-
and killers.
my wife watched 2 shows, and
shit.
listen, she watched 2 shows, bro.
Man, got
2
me high
shows
as hell.
faithfully, and I was like, baby, you've been watching this since '80s. It's almost 40 years you've been watching this
Yeah,
shit.
that shit make me mad.
Listen, it's Good Times and Fred Sanford.
I love Sanford and Son. That's my shit.
But listen,
That's comedy. I don't give a fuck about struggle,
She
nigga. That
just
shit
now,
is-
no, she
that's
just
my
now
favorite
realized. She
shit.
watched the live show. She said, I always realized something. They always had opportunities to get out the hood, but they wrote the script.
They kept dragging them back.
Exactly. And that's why the dad.
Remember, Fred
you
was
had
gonna
to
sell his
find.
property.
You had to
Doesn't
find.
work. It doesn't work outside
You
that
got this
studio.
fine ass daughter. She gonna get her ball.
Nigga, Walona
and your dumb ass
and
son fuck
the
up the knee.
daughter.
So now, But I'm like, how this nigga gotta move right in with y'all? He couldn't give y'all 6 months of the goddamn good life.
Talk about the football nigga.
This nigga like went right to the project.
Oh, you talking about the football nigga?
Yeah,
I'm like,
Keith, that nigga Keith.
I'm like, nigga, did you have anything in the savings?
How you tear your whole ACL and just because JJ
No, this
tripped
was the
to them?
70. It was 75.
Yeah, see, that was that 70s.
They
act.
hadn't really made.
Hey, look, if
That
your
was that
ass-
70s act.
If you tore your ACL in 75, they was probably trying to take your motherfucking leg off. They
Yeah.
you gonna have to cut.
Yeah, we ain't got no cure.
Can't do
nigga.
that for you, bro.
It's over for you.
Like, what?
It's over
You
for
can't even hold the
You ain't playing
football
football again.
anymore.
You're not playing football.
You can't even wear cleats no more.
Well, I think my
gonna be in a
2019.
wheelchair for
Wait,
life.
hold on. Who-
You skipping, nigga. You
who
hey,
next up?
skip a line, nigga. Did you pay 40?
Slim stole
Did you
mine
pay
with
40?
the chicken sandwich.
He said the skip line.
Right.
Yeah, nigga, that's
He
20.
say you pay for what?
Yeah, nigga.
20. That's 50.
Oh, that was 20 back in like
Yeah.
90, 98.
Now, what's up with you, Eddie? 15.
1-5.
1-5.
What impact you? Other than the 49ers just gonna get home field advantage.
I mean, shit, I didn't get that. We got to win out, but
Yup.
we're gonna be all right though. We're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Y'all defense is real.
Super Bowl bound
Y'all need it.
in Miami. But
Man,
the impact for me, bro, and I know we in this space. For me personally, is actually podcast. Like
Already.
listening to dialogue, like people's ideas. And
Who you listen to? Like,
obviously this podcast. I'm more of a sports person, so I listen to All the Smoke. They just started.
yeah, I fuck with
Very
them.
nice.
I've been listening to
Check them
Gilbert
out.
Arenas. You know, he been had his podcast.
That
I've
nigga
been
a-
listening.
You ever got one?
Yeah, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, he be on some bullshit.
Man.
Then,
Yeah.
then Swaggy P got one now.
Oh,
You
for
know,
real?
He ain't in the league, is he?
He on
Nope.
he on there with old boy that played what's the light skinned nigga, the tall light skinned nigga that played in Insecure.
Insecure, yeah, I know you
Yeah, the
talking
tall
Yeah.
light skinned nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, he on there
Makes
with
sense.
him. Yeah, but yeah.
But like Brilliant Idiots, you know, I listen to
I
them.
fuck with them.
Oh,
Charlamagne
yeah,
them, you know.
I fuck with Barry Nitty.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I just
fuck with
listen to
Charlamagne.
that. You know what I'm saying? It's just dialogue, bro. Because honestly, I'm not really a talkative person. I'm more of a chill, sit back. I go.
You
to
peep the scene.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go to the party and
But
sit
you
in the
got
corner.
good. You got good content though. 1-5.
You
You got good
Like,
content.
Like building.
And see, hey,
I've been listening
at
to
the
them,
party,
so-
hey, at the party, I'm the same
Building,
type of
hey,
nigga. I'm in the corner.
building with you is where everybody kind of like.
1-5 is the nigga though. He might not say too
But
much.
he like you
when
though,
he say
Antoine.
something, it hit. You know, like when it say something, bro, you gonna be like, oh, okay.
Yup, it
Like
really-
you, like some niggas, they just make they shit hit. When
But
they-
I think if I'm outside and
Like-
1-5 see me getting jumped by some niggas, he gonna fight too.
like Flip,
Oh, of course, yeah.
like,
Yeah,
like,
all right,
Obviously,
see?
yeah.
And so I get
Like,
that
Flip is
vibe.
that
I get
nigga
that
for-
vibe.
I'm from the
Like-
bluff, man.
Like right.
Flim is that
Already.
for us. Flim is that nigga, bro. Because Flim
Yup.
would be like just sitting over there 20 minutes, just taking it all in, bro. Then come out
And
of
it
there
just hit you with something.
with a memorable pose,
You be like,
you know,
damn.
important. And you be like, damn, where the fuck this need to come
Yeah,
up?
Flim
Right.
definitely be.
That's
Sweet.
and so that's why you gotta
Sweet.
appreciate the shit. Like just cause you don't talk all the
Absolutely.
time, don't mean you ain't got shit to say. You
Right.
feel me? Like
Right.
so, shout out to y'all
Flim still got the greatest
two
story.
semi-mute niggas.
Flim, you still got the greatest story, nigga. Fuck Martin.
Hey,
Man, my cousin,
Still,
but my
that's
cousin,
still the great. That's
my
still the best
cousin was
story.
kind of. He hit me up at my shout out to my cousin Osman, bro. He fuck with the show heavy.
You African?
Oh, am I African?
Maybe.
Damn.
I be wanting to ask.
That nigga said
I be
maybe.
wanting to ask. I really want to ask.
Like, bro.
That nigga don't do taxes. He ain't ever.
So shout out to my Aunt
Hey, but the
Marcy.
nigga hella fire BA.
No, now that you posted, shout out to my Aunt Marcy. She named both of her sons after African names.
That's dope.
Osman Jaware Johnson
100.
Ain't nothing wrong with
and
that, brother.
Anwar Rashad Johnson. I gave these
Already.
niggas whole government right here.
Yeah, I'm about to say you put them niggas on all the way blast.
Well, goddamn it, you need the last.
Hope
four
they ain't got
Hey,
no
if you can
warrants
sp-
for tickets.
Hey, if you can spell that shit, then you want to find
Yeah,
them.
right. Nigga be like J-O-W. No.
That's got to be some federal shit for a nigga to spell that shit out.
Gotta sound that bitch out.
Jay, so Jay, man, what's your most memorable thing of 2019, Brody?
I had to probably say like people not staying in their lane. Meaning, like I've heard so many people have comments on certain shit or like, you know, like, but I guess that's the time we
It's
in with
very
the social-
disruptive right now.
Yeah,
Everybody
like-
think it's like you can't let nothing season. You gotta. It's like as soon as it pop out, we gotta disrupt it. Where I think we need to figure out that balance.
Yeah.
It's okay to be disruptive because we've been in the age, and you know, we all have lived in corporate America where we realize now technology is disrupting what we've been in mortgage and real
But
estate.
let him go where he was going first.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I wasn't really talking about technology.
No, but I'm saying, man, my point is
Yeah, I feel the
disruptive.
same idea
Like,
as far
disruptive.
like,
right
you know,
in
like,
on that shit, like nigga.
you know, like, you know, it be like the way, like, you know, how I was like, you know, what's it to you type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do you care? Why is that part of your play? How does this make you, like, you've ever heard, well, obviously, when niggas say, what you eat don't make me shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we taking, as us all, taking so much shit that we don't really need necessarily and have an opinion about for no obvious reason. So when somebody asks me, like, what do I think about goddamn Michael Jackson?
I don't. Perfect
what I'm
example. Like to piggyback something that just happened this week. Old girl in New York that faked her damn kidnapping, and all these people was posting,
Man.
justice for, please free her, da da da. I'm gonna tell y'all, 2020, I ain't posting shit.
Get the facts first.
I'm gonna need to get the
Gotta get the
whole
facts
goddamn Carfax.
And
You gotta get the facts
Cause
first.
I am tired of blowing my wad on a post.
And then you get the facts and be like,
we
God
get the
damn
facts,
it.
be like, oh, this shit
This
is real
motherfucking
fishy,
funky
right?
motherfucker.
Yeah, I've been on that.
But
though.
hey,
Every time I
but
see
hey,
something, I-
Yeah, I
real
gotta
talk.
get the facts.
Let's be
Because as
transparent.
people, we so quick to see a post and we be like, oh, it's this.
Repost all this shit.
Hey, to speak on that though, let's be
Get the facts
transparent.
first.
Hey, y'all gonna hate me
niggas
on
really
this.
ain't reading.
Ain't
read
nobody
shit.
ain't nobody kidnapping no middle age 14, 50-year-old black girl in New York.
Wait, man, be quiet.
Wait.
Because
Do you know how sex
do you know
trafficking
what
works?
sex trafficking is
Man,
happening?
they getting some white girls.
Man, do you know how kidneys
no,
work?
no,
no.
Niggas need kidneys, son.
That's some
there-
white folk shit.
Wait. There are more. There
They're
are
actually
more.
taking more inner
There are
city
more
poverty-
black
impoverished
women.
because you won't
Yes.
miss them.
Absolutely.
They taking the ones that's easily.
There are more black
that's
women
easier
that
to
are missing
hide.
than any other
That's why
race.
they're taking the inner city women because a lot of times who are gonna miss them? Who are gonna cry? A little white girl gonna miss it, motherfucker. That's national
I'ma
news.
say
The
this.
whole shit. There's
I'ma
more
say
black
this.
and brown.
I
that's
don't
missing
think
than
no
any other
rich
race,
niggas
brother.
in sex trafficking looking for no black middle age.
That means you're not informed because then you
Nigga,
was
have
seeing
you seen
Philadelphia and
Pornhub?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a
Man,
Caribbean.
niggas is hitting everything.
Have you seen Philadelphia and Atlanta? Like they literally have had photos of the women.
Yeah.
They
Man.
all look like you and
They
your
look like
cousins.
us, brother.
Man, don't sleep on that shit.
But
Don't
it
say
gets
that,
it gets
bro.
no play.
Tell
That's
you.
why it gets no play. That's why we don't know. But we lead.
But that's why we don't know because of who they taking.
But my whole
You know
thing
what
is
I'm
too,
saying?
like, we so quick to kind of jump on one-sided narrative
Right.
instead of getting all the
Yeah.
research and all the facts. That's my thing.
Well,
on everything.
You want to be the first to post.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
the
yeah.
thing, it's
You want to be the
man.
first to have an opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Speaking on young
why
black,
should we care who the fuck Little Fizz is fucking?
But
I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly.
That shit kinda-
That's
No,
why I
you
don't want
wanna-
to see
you
no
wanna-
women.
fuck.
But you
What's
know,
it to you?
But
Who
you
gives a
want
fuck
to.
about
But you
that?
want to know.
Right. And niggas really mad about that.
You wanna know
Nigga,
what-
nigga, that's bro code. I
No, you
don't
want to
give a
know why
fuck
that
about
bothers me though? It ain't even about Lil Fizz and the shit. It's
Well,
about,
bro code, yeah.
It's more about the
It bothered
fact
me
that
too.
motherfuckers start watering down codes and shit because of that shit. Cause you see how.
But everybody don't live by code.
But the thing is, motherfuckers, if you deal with me, I need you to live by code.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying?
But I'm pretty sure you ain't got these type
But
of
we
people
ain't got
in
no
your
Lil
circle
Fizz.
either.
Think you don't.
We ain't got no Lil
But
Fizz
that
niggas
shit-
around
no.
us.
What I'm saying, it ain't gotta be a nigga that's in your
And my
immediate
circle's
circle.
small, nigga.
But you
My
gotta
shit
think
is
how
very tight.
but you gotta think how your circle bleeds over though.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's the problem that I see. That's just like when the City Girls came out with their shit. I don't listen to their music, but it affects me when I see all these motherfuckers champion this shit of trying to rob a nigga blind and take everything he can. Like it's not affecting me per se, but
Chicks
it's
been doing
affecting
that
it's polluting the
The type
guy.
of niggas is
Yeah.
giving it up
Chicks, no,
though.
chicks
It's
been-
no-
don't know.
Chicks
though.
been setting
No, but the
niggas
thing
up.
is,
But like we weren't tripping when 8-Ball MJG was rapping about having a bitch rob a nigga and take
Yeah,
everything
they're
he
my
got.
favorite
You
niggas.
know
the
what I'm
thing
saying?
is,
Yeah,
bro,
my
it's
favorite.
different back then because social media now, motherfuckers is quoting
Oh yeah,
lyrics.
yeah.
It's like they put
Wayne
they,
It's
just
more.
had a
You can
song
see it
about
more.
you see it
Yeah,
more,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you
like,
can't
You
run from
got
it.
way more
You
copycats.
can't run from
You
it.
got way more copycats
It's
now
like
because
this
they see
little,
it.
this
Yeah,
little
yeah.
14-year-old girl in Seattle now can
That was
consume
this
this
year,
shit and be like, that's how I need to move.
Well, back then, if
So
you didn't
now
have a
she
CD, you
taking
didn't
all
know.
this nigga little minimum
But beep
wage
this
shit.
though. But beep this though. That if he's up, you got suckers. Some niggas are all day blow pop.
I got little brothers.
Well,
So that's why I'm
But you
nervous
can't
for
stop
these
your brother
niggas.
from being a sucker.
I can only school them.
That's
You
what
can
I'm
only
saying.
school. That's all you can do.
You can only plant the
I'm
seed.
not bankrolling.
You gotta
your
treat them like your
tricking
kids,
habits.
man.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta
Like-
treat your little brothers like your sons.
And I feel sorry for
you
my
have to.
homeboy out there with teenage sons, bro. Your son coming home eating everything in the house. You wonder why? What happened to the $20 you gave him on Monday?
Yeah.
He didn't put.
I
he
mean,
just spent 10.
boys gonna do
Hey,
that.
niggas been tricking since pussy been out.
You hear me?
Niggas
This
since
is- this
pussy
is not
been
a-
hey,
this
since
is not an
pussy
old
been pink.
subject.
Hey,
But now
Since
it's
pussy
expect-
been pink.
No,
niggas
but
been
now
Hey,
it's
niggas-
expected. Now
hey,
niggas
man,
competing the trick.
Hey,
My
niggas
brother
shooting
was telling
You
me
know,
he's
nowadays
like,
niggas killing.
he,
I mean,
my brother
nowadays
was
niggas
telling
is
me
really
now chicks
getting
look at
killed
a
over
bag and be
females.
like, that's it, because niggas buying cars. You got to think 5 years ago, you bought a chicken Chanel bag, you was hubby, and now you got to
you
buy
gotta
a
stay
goddamn
in your
Ford.
lane.
If you ain't
No.
got my last name, I ain't
But the
buying
thing
you.
is, everybody lane is being
You gotta
polluted.
be my wife for
You
me
got
to
to
buy
think,
you a
if you a
car.
nigga that take a chicken
I
Cheesecake
don't give a
Factory,
fuck how much
Hey,
money
man,
I
now
got.
it's a nigga that spent
Hey,
half
back-
his goddamn bonus check to take.
Hey,
his
look, real
goddamn-
talk. Back in the day when I was 14, all the fine bitches, they boyfriend was 18, 19.
Absolutely.
Because that nigga had a car. That nigga had all the shit that they wanted. And they
Hey, when
thought
I was in high
cool.
school,
that
we-
shit ain't changed.
shit,
When
we
you
had to
when you
compete.
30
I used to
years
hate
old.
older niggas in
Yeah,
high
that's
school.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
They stayed fucking our chicks, bro,
Absolutely.
and want to bring them back to us after they done used them up.
Bleed up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pussy look like
Like, here,
goddamn
you can have it.
turtleneck
You-
been
yeah.
fought in.
You
Smoked
fuck
them out.
with her? I
Come
know
out.
her. Yeah, I
They
know
give
her.
back to you, they tired,
Yeah,
sleepy,
yeah,
cranky.
I
Bro,
know her.
But I was the nigga be like, get your funk.
there was a
ass
whole
out
bunch of
here.
R. Kelly's going around when I was in high school.
Speaking of that,
bro.
that's my 2019. I'm so
Dad.
glad that they finally locked this funky ass up.
Man.
That is,
You, man.
So
He got
Hey,
daughters.
man.
People
I
might
don't-
disagree.
Go say what
No,
y'all
people
got to
say
say.
don't-
Don't talk, man. I don't know, man. Like,
Hey, look,
What you mean
I
you
got
don't
something
know?
to say.
it's
I
too
got-
much goddamn smoke.
What
for
you
me.
don't know?
It's too
Hey,
much goddamn smoke. For
I'm gonna
me.
say
Too
this,
much
though.
evidence.
I'm gonna say it. We gonna put all
I
that.
seen this nigga.
Hey, man, look,
like,
Nigga, that was you on the camera.
I saw
That
you.
was that nigga. That was you.
Well,
pissed.
I'm looking at a bigger picture, man.
So you
I'm
about to justify this shit?
all right, this is what I'm saying is I'm looking at women all thinking it's all one fight, but I'm looking at when the white women get what they want, you gonna see, like, for example, Harvey Weinstein is not going to jail.
No, we talking about
The
R. Kelly.
feminist-
We talking about R.
No,
Kelly. We ain't talking about no white women.
He
talking about-
R. Kelly didn't piss on
he
no
talking about
white
the
women.
whole
movement.
He talking about the bigger
Oh,
movement
okay, okay.
because the Me Too movement.
Man,
like
they
I get what
killed-
you're saying.
They killed them.
Because at the end of the day,
it wasn't our
the
agenda.
feminist
It wasn't
movement
our
is
agenda.
not for black women. It never has been.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
used
true,
as
true,
a
true.
way to get into the black community. Because you got to think. Look at Oprah. Oprah got a new. She got
on
a.
some fun.
She got a
That's
new
whole
special
nother
coming out about Russell.
That's a whole
Simmons.
nother conversation.
She got
right
a
there.
new
Her
special that
funky
she did the special with Michael Jackson. She got to think. We understand that
I ain't fuck
motherfuckers
with
been
Oprah
fucked
no
up,
more.
but
I'm
it's
not
like,
fucking with
can
her
we
no
have even content? Can we get a nigga, Anglo-Saxon nigga
Hey,
up
but
I'm not
here?
fucking with Oprah no
Ain't
more.
nobody
Pelosi
gonna-
with that nigga.
Nah,
name?
but like, see-
Rand
see-
But
back to the R. Kelly
Like
shit.
one
Yeah,
thing
bro.
is like motherfuckers ain't gonna talk to her about Harvey Weinstein. Ain't nobody finna get on TV and talk about I sucked his dick.
I don't know
and
about
no,
that.
they not.
They might
No,
not.
no,
No.
Flip, it go back
If
to
money is
all
right,
the
they
time.
will.
No, because like
Money talk,
let
Flip.
me
They on Harvey talk.
Money talk,
look, this is what
man.
I'm gonna tell you. Like it'll be the chick that nobody know that'll do that shit. Not the motherfucker who's still famous who got on with this nigga and now she making money.
What you got to say about sucking his
but,
dick?
It got to be somebody with nothing to lose.
Who lost?
Yeah,
Who sucked
that's
his
what
dick
I'm
and
saying.
lost?
But I'm saying money.
You ain't
money.
complaining if you sucked his dick and won.
If Oprah
Hey,
put
look.
money in their motherfucking
Hey, but look,
face, they
this
gonna
what
tell it all.
and this why
Hell, I would.
I gotta tie it all back because you made my point. You know what I'm saying? Because we talking about R. Kelly. R. Kelly sparkle told on him. The bag up dance told on him. The motherfucker in the corner told
But he
on
paid
him.
them parents off.
The campaign manager who ain't getting paid no more told on him.
Yeah, he paid
you
them
know what I'm
parents
saying?
off, Flip.
Harvey Weinstein, his people, he still got money, so he still pay. He
exactly.
I mean, money
and
talks.
they gonna still
Money
shut
talks.
the fuck up. But like
money will get you out of a lot
like
of
R.
shit.
Kelly,
Man,
and that's what when you said that, that's what made me think about it, because I just watched this shit Thanksgiving, like cause
Talking
you
about
know,
What?
the shit on
Surviving
Netflix?
R. Kelly.
Hold
Hey,
on,
I
hold
just
on,
watched it
hold
like
on,
2
hold
months
on,
ago.
Hold on, Thanksgiving. That was depressing.
Yeah,
I just watched it a couple months ago. I just watched that shit a couple months ago.
I watched it because my
Yeah.
niece turned it on TV. Like if I'm at home, I don't watch it like
Right,
that.
right.
But my niece turned it on TV, and I
You
ain't
gonna
like,
watch
hey,
it,
turn this
yeah.
shit off. I'm
Right.
watching this shit.
Right.
And the whole time I'm sitting back and I'm watching this shit is like, y'all didn't tell this nigga when he was making money. Y'all didn't tell him when he was making hits. You know what I'm saying?
He was
like,
beating the shit when he was making money.
Sparkle,
Yeah.
Sparkle brought him her cousin, and he exploited her.
Right.
Why the fuck would you do that?
You know
when
that show is
said
what got him locked up.
the first time first thing she said when she was on a little show was like, I was at his house chilling one time and I heard his wife say, "Can I come out?" He was like, "Yeah, you can come out." Okay. So you see him fucking pretty much abusing his wife at that point. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna send my cousin.
Yeah, if a nigga wife gotta come out and ask for permission to leave
Yeah.
the room.
That's the first thing
Hey,
she
That
said.
is like a red flag.
But it's
like,
so
I might
crazy
not
on
need to
this
be
on the
with
R.
this
Kelly stuff because you right, Flim, and then what I'm saying is it's crazy because when all through his hits and we was adolescents, we was teenagers, they were like, yeah, R. Kelly always about a high school.
Yeah.
That was the if you had
and
family in Chicago,
nobody was tripping because everybody was.
I played Bump and Grind next Saturday, and that motherfucker in the party got stupid.
Yeah.
it's
I
still,
tell you.
it's
I
still
think
crazy.
I think I done felt on about.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
I really did, though.
And I hear how this morning went from Bump and Grind.
Hey, little man.
And I hadn't played R. Kelly in a long time, bro.
Side note,
that nigga was
side
doing he was doing a
side-
case study. That
I
nigga
was some ass.
But listen though, let me tell you the other side
As
of
soon
it.
as I looped it in, I was like,
The other side of it. My wife principal played R. Kelly song. One of
at
his
the school?
joyful songs.
I'm the world's greatest.
I'm the greatest. Yep.
Either that or I Believe I Can Fly. There's only two.
Got the little
Because
kids.
everything else
But
is about
listen though,
fucking and
listen
sucking.
though.
Hell no,
And,
bro.
hey, listen, and
School district.
the teachers had, the
That's
teachers.
a parent, you looking
But
at
listen
me
though,
like,
the teachers had to pull the principal to the side,
the
like,
fuck
what you
playing
doing?
this?
Like, no, that's what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
put it to the side.
Because
Like,
as a
what are you
parent,
doing?
I'd have been looking around like, who the fuck
Hey,
playing?
Who the fuck green lighted this
If
shit?
you gonna do
I'm telling
that,
my daughter, baby, come here. Sit right there.
yeah, cover you.
We don't fuck with him in this household.
Hey, but if you gonna do that shit, then you need to do that shit every time a
but-
politician open his mouth.
But that show you how
every
hard.
time
Yeah, that's
motherfucker
true.
open
That
his
show you
mouth.
how hard it is to mute
Catholic.
somebody's
Yeah.
music.
Well,
because at the
I-
end of the day,
Let me take that back. I don't want to say all Catholics. I'm saying some.
Some
Let me
guy.
take that back. Let me refrain from
'cause we
that.
don't know how much power
Yeah,
them
right.
niggas got up there at the Vatican.
And we be
I don't
counsel-
want to say all Catholics. I didn't say all Catholics.
Hey,
Just
man.
the priests who've been caught.
But you know what, man? Like, what's crazy to me is the dynamic of everything that everybody mentioned here at the table. It shows you just how much noise happens in the course of 1 year.
That ain't even half the shit.
That ain't
That ain't even half the shit.
All this
That's
shit.
not even. That's not even a quarter
it
of the
shows
shit.
you how. So, because I say this, because we, as far as prioritizing self growth and trying to actually maneuver and move forward with yourself, and also like Jay, you know, somebody, you know, trying to build their rap career and their rap branding is trying to maneuver through so much noise. We got a podcast. It's trying to maneuver amongst all the noise, and it's like, people will see your shit, but then they see some bullshit that's a 2 posts ahead. They get all the attention. It's like, it's so much noise, and it's like, I feel like now that's why we consume so much bullshit just across the board.
Yeah.
Like, because it's presented in front of you in such a so effortless. It's so effortless to go to follow bullshit. I like look at it like this. I try to avoid looking at like the Shade Room.
I don't even follow him.
No,
Yeah,
I don't follow them, but I see a post of the Shade Room
I saw something that you commented on.
all day. 'Cause, like, and so I see something, it'd be like something that really bothered me, and I'll just be like, I saw this shit coming. Perfect example. I can show you how fast this shit happens. I know how this shit move now.
Yeah.
I can see it. So Moneybagg, yo, you know everybody know he was dating Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying?
Are they still there?
No, they not. So he's dating this chick named Ari, like G Herbo baby mama, the one that was fucking with the boxer. Well, anyway, so people they could never confirm that they was dating. The only reason I knew this because my brother be putting me on all the goddamn shit going on. So I followed the turkey leg hut. I saw them post them sitting down eating like they wasn't even looking at the camera. They just. I said I was about to come out. I was like, man, this about to be on Shade Room in within 5 minutes. But I was like, nah, I ain't gonna post that shit. I'm too old to be like, saying shit like that. But I saw it. I'm like. Man, I go to the restroom, put my fucking phone down, come back, boop, Shade Room. Same post. I was like, dog, this shit is like clockwork now. That when you start knowing how this shit about to move, bro, I was like, it's so predictable. I was like, dog, why the hell do I know that? Because I know what people fucking interested in now in this bullshit.
No.
Like, why the fuck, like you were saying, why do I care who this man fucking?
Right.
But I knew that people was gonna care who he was fucking post-making the Stallion.
Yeah, but I tell you this though, you don't think he did that shit on purpose?
No, he didn't because I'm gonna tell you why I know he didn't do. I'm gonna tell you why I know he didn't do that shit on purpose. Because at the end of the day, what the turkey leg hut is a rule in Houston. Never, but you have to be from Houston to know this rule. If you're doing dirt, taking your side chick out, the chick that you don't want to be seen with.
Do not take her
You do not take her to turkey leg hut.
I thought that was a universal.
I gotta stop.
No, the reason I say that because what their main thing is to put the whole skin of the whole. That's what they do.
Hey, but
so every time they have the reason is I know the chick that brought them there. The chick Molo brought them there. Like every time she brings somebody to town, she take them there. So they in the VIP room at Turkey Leg Hut. What they do is they'll take a photo of whoever the celebrity is that's eating the food. This man coming there, he's like, hey, this is where you told me to come. At the end of the day, you could tell that they was literally sitting there eating. Like they was dressed down. You could tell they wasn't trying to be on
bro.
photo.
If you go to any place any restaurant that got a VIP room, you hear me? Any restaurant that got a VIP room and you like, oh, I was trying to be discreet. You stupid in the motherfucker. You dumb as hell.
The hottest restaurant in the city, though.
You
This the hottest. This restaurant is under controversy and all type of shit.
He was like, oh, we're gonna take you to the VIP room.
I'm gonna say that you're totally right, Flim, because even at Diddy 50th, Jay-Z had to realize, nigga, privacy ain't privacy. That nigga over there acting like the motherfucker. Hey, the nigga was acting like he was like the bodyguard.
Nigga snatched that phone like he forgot who he was. Like, give me that goddamn
that nigga was like at work, and I understand. And the thing is, Diddy threw something so massive. If you go through the hashtag, that like Duval say, hey, you gotta have a limitation to this Diddy 50 shit. I'm tired of seeing pictures. But when you see it, it was so many celebrities just being uncandid because they was at a Diddy party that he had other generations coming in amazed, and they was with their phones.
No, it ain't even other generation. He just had motherfuckers that wasn't super
motherfuckers
famous.
was in there.
He had niggas in there like that.
And I don't even think the dude, honestly, the dude that he checked probably was on some other like what
but
the
are
fuck?
you just finna let Jay-Z snatch your phone out your hand as a man?
No.
He
wasn't about that.
He wasn't
what I'm saying
he
is,
wasn't black. He was white. He was
Nah,
like,
This is the fucking Jay-Z. What that mean?
First off,
I'm not finna just put hands on him. Why you
no, D-boy. No, D-boy. Any nigga that's recording, no, D-boy. Any nigga that's recording.
He's in the wrong.
No, what I'm about to say, any nigga that's recording this man right in his face. No, I ain't about to say that. Any nigga that's recording this man right in his face ain't the most thorough nigga.
Yeah.
We
ain't finna be doing that.
I'm not about to be like,
look at my nigga home.
Exactly. I know some niggas that'll do that though. It's some niggas that'll do that though.
He really know you.
It's some niggas that'll do that.
Niggas that'll do that.
Some niggas that'll do that.
I don't feel like he'll be here.
But he won't be at that. He won't be at that party.
It won't be no nigga that'll react.
honestly, because if I was there, I just know me, and I'm standing right there to Jay. I'm like, hey man, I want to get. I would have told him I want to get this view, man, but I ain't trying to get your girl. I ain't trying to get you.
I be like, hey nigga, move. I'm take pictures of your
Man, nigga not buying.
Nigga, look out.
You would have been a real
Tata with the pepper spray. Tata with the pepper spray.
Hey, he gonna be like, all right.
Hey, yo, Tata gonna be coming.
Hey, man,
Tata gonna
but-
swing from a banner.
Bro, this shit just hilarious to me. Like, cause like I was noticing, like I ain't gonna lie, I was looking at the pictures of the Diddy 50, bro. And you can tell there's levels of celebrity when you see shit like that. Like the Tyler Perry, shout out to Tyler Perry for the studios. That was another great story of 2019. But you could tell this is such as a celebrity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Like Beyonce is a celebrity. It's like the one where the new celebrity, even older celebrities, they ain't never met her before. They see her and be like, oh my God. Like Adele, like fan thought over fucking Beyonce.
Yeah.
So I started to say, anytime you put tiers of celebrities in one place, you got shit like that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
it's a clout chasing.
he
thing.
like a
It's
new,
right there.
he might be a YouTuber that got like 120,000 followers.
Yeah.
And so he like, oh my gosh, I just seen Jake. So yeah, you gonna get your shit.
No,
straight.
but like the whole thing is like it's kind of like when you on Facebook and you say and you show where you at. Why the fuck would you be showing somebody where you at?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's another thing I gotta
if
get going.
if you a lower level celebrity and you got into this party, you know what I'm saying? You want to let everybody you know who lower than you
'Cause they won't
look where
believe
I'm
it.
at. You know what I'm
They
saying?
won't believe
yeah.
it.
That's just what the time. That's just the time we in.
Yeah, man.
Like
So
everybody got to record everything.
so
Man.
On
2019.
this.
So
First thing motherfuckers do is.
and so 2019, you know, like this been a different type of year as far as like just like the noise. I feel like we getting closer
That's
to
a good way
reality
to
show.
put
I
it.
made some
Noise.
good money in
The- I-
2019.
That's what I'm saying. So I wanted to get into
I
like,
did
you
pretty
know,
good.
this year of personal growth for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I reached some
Personal growth.
personal goals.
Okay.
You know what I'm
No
saying? But I regress back to some bad habits. Like this time right now this year, I'm supposed to have abs. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know if I'll ever
I-
have
I
abs
say it
again.
every year.
no, honestly,
don't lose
bro,
weight, but I don't need
I
abs,
was
though.
like, dog, I gained because I always write down since for the last 4 years I write down my weight on January 1st.
I ain't tripping on no ass.
So I can see how my year was. Did I go down or up?
Yeah.
I gained 17 pounds this year, bro.
Damn, bro.
liquor.
Boy, you
Life
can't-
been too
Liquor
good
and
to me.
downtown.
That means I had a good year.
Downtown and liquor.
Hey, bro, you better curb that, boy.
That's what started me back. I'm like, bro, I ain't never gained that much weight.
You only
ever.
getting older, brother. You got to.
My metabolism is going at a snail
I
pace
hit it
right
3
now.
days
Hey,
a week.
I'll be in Dallas 5 years in February. I'm an extra 15 pounds since I've been here.
That ain't that bad, bro.
15 in 5 years, though,
15
bro.
ain't that bad.
That's
It's
not
fine.
bad. But you hoop.
Where you
Arkansas.
from?
Yeah,
Arkansas?
15 in
But you
5
hoop,
years
though.
ain't bad at all.
See, I'm gonna
I
start.
wish I could still.
Hey, Alan, I'm
It's bad to me.
Alan, I'm gonna start
I'm
meeting you at the
retired.
gym, bro. We about to start. I'm about to
retired.
get a couple games in, dog. Like,
I need to.
I'm a good defender, bro.
I play
Me
half
too.
court. I play
Hey,
half court.
Flim, ain't I a good defender?
Marcus just got a lot
Marcus
of
will
energy.
hurt you.
Marcus look
Like-
like the nigga that'll hurt
That
me.
nigga Marcus. That
I don't
nigga
like playing. I don't like
That nigga
playing
playing
with
at
niggas
Capital
that say-
One day.
I don't like playing with niggas that say I'm a good defender.
Yeah,
we,
that
we,
wild
we,
guy.
we 30 plus.
on a
Nigga, you
nigga
ain't
back.
guard nobody.
The
Don't
fuck
give
you
me-
going for?
don't-
You 30 plus. You ain't
God
guard
get you
nobody
bucket,
on
that
the
nigga-
court.
right,
That
nigga
nigga out there
if
coming out and say I'm a
This
good
is-
defender and he 30 plus. He out there fouling like
He
a
trying to
motherfucker.
foul the shit. Nigga, this is for
You
cardio
gotta
now.
make a motherfucker ready to fight.
This is cardio, nigga.
Nigga,
This
this
is
straight
cardio.
cardio. Nigga out
This
there
is
like
cardio.
Pat Bell.
Cardio and fun. nigga.
Damn, man.
Cardio and fun.
Nigga get all up under you, bro. Like,
Ain't no girls in here to show out in front of
You
her.
know what I'm saying? Like,
This is
it's-
cardio and fun.
It's a few people in here watching, but God
But
damn,
nigga, you got niggas who would
man.
die for loose balls in front of you. Like, nigga, you finna tear my whole knee
That's
up.
your
Bro.
knowledge?
You
That's
diving?
You do that?
No,
He
I'm
ain't
not
doing
saying
all
that.
that. Oh, he ain't a hustler.
Now that
he
you
ain't
got,
doing all that.
now that you got damn buff, me
I
and
ain't
me and
finna
Knowledge
shoot
next.
shit.
Them nigga
Me and
football
Knowledge,
players,
our
man.
neck's too big to be hooping.
Yeah.
Them niggas football players. You know
Hey,
how,
man,
you know how the
hey,
football
hey,
players come to the
Twan used to
gym
hoop
in the
in the gym at
out
Cowboys.
season.
Yeah.
I never had a jump shot though, cause I ain't had
That
no
nigga used to
touch.
hoop in the gym
I,
at
ain't had, I
Cowboys.
couldn't shoot once
Yeah.
to save my life, nigga. I'm a New York guard.
That nigga is he's a football nigga.
I'm a New York
say he a
guard.
football
I'm
player.
Khalid,
That's why I call that nigga
I'm
Tank.
Khalid El Amin.
I came, hey, I came off a
Hey,
pick
all
one
my
time. That nigga
OG
was in a
college
pick. I'm like, I'm
fans,
gonna run
they
through
know who
it.
that nigga was.
Hey,
You
that nigga
come.
was-
Khalid
the
El-Amin
shit,
was a
though.
nigga.
Short, stocky ass nigga, bro.
Nigga, hey, Khalid El-Amin was
Looking like a
motherfucker.
scat back.
Man, listen.
Playing point guard.
And they couldn't jump, but this high, but he was a good point guard.
Leave that a minute.
Hey,
you
this
got
was
your
a
He was
butt.
quick as hell. He
It was a
quick.
bucket. He was
Khalid El-Amin was a
Kyrie before
motherfucker.
Kyrie.
Absolutely.
Man, but now, like, so we
This
just
year.
had to just bullshit. I know y'all
Hell
saying
yeah,
we ain't had no structure
topic,
this
man.
show.
We
Just
talk-
noise.
We just talking
Noise.
shit.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question though, right quick.
Yeah.
Hey, what's y'all favorite moment on the show though?
Oh.
Ooh.
All right, y'all want? We gonna go.
What's
on-
my favorite? My
yeah.
favorite.
Y'all gotta answer that.
My
This-
fu-
this-
my
this-
favorite
This a
moment-
y'all question.
my favorite moment ever on the show?
Yeah.
I know it's mine.
Don't say, nigga. Don't say the beige rage, nigga.
I was gonna go to that one, but I ain't gonna let you have that one,
You
bro.
better not say the beige.
When you
red.
tried to leave the group,
I said,
on
take
that
me
ass,
off.
bro.
Take my head off. Take me off.
That nigga went on some real DeBarge shit, bro.
Hey, them niggas had me drinking Hennessy.
That nigga,
I don't drink cognac.
Knowledge.
That
Was you
nigga on
watching
it-
that show live, though?
he
I
was,
don't drink cognac.
he wrote his El DeBarge. That nigga,
What did you
Flash
what
to the
did you-
evidence star.
What was you thinking when you was watching
It's
that
lonely
show?
at
I think you was in Chicago at the time.
it was live too, bro. I'm like, hell no.
That nigga thought baby.
No, that was like one of our first live shows.
You can take my head off the goddamn.
Nigga, take my, I said, take my head off.
Hey.
Hey, my whole picture.
That nigga say, I ain't tripping on baby J and them. Like, nigga, like, I keep mine with me. Nigga, like, baby
That's
J
why I
and
don't
little
drink.
brother.
Y'all, that's why I don't drink
fuck
cognac.
that. Take that shit down
That's
right
why.
there. Take that shit right
Hey,
down right
Spider
now.
was like, come on.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
nah,
Spider
I
had to
said,
come
Spider
in
was
for
like,
a
come
reason.
on.
He was
Once
like, come
a
on,
month,
guys.
yeah.
Man.
That's why I don't drink cognac.
He was how
man.
you gonna listen to that?
Y'all know I love my brother.
I need the minute mark.
So y'all finna have people going back
It's at
digging.
the end. It's
They
at the
finna go
end.
back
What
and dig. For
episode?
that. I don't even know.
Don't
Don't tell
I
'em.
forgot the name.
We gonna post the
It was
throwback
probably like
clip.
in the 20s, maybe.
We gonna post a throwback clip.
Yeah,
That
it was.
nigga
It was
My,
early.
my favorite
hot.
moment on
man, I
the
was full
show.
of that cognac.
Damn, what was my favorite moment
So I
on
don't
the show?
drink that shit. 1.5.
See, my favorite moment on the show
1.5. I
probably
don't drink that shit.
I love it.
Hold on.
when my favorite, like my most fun episode to record was the one when you brought the chicks you met at Applebee's.
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Oh, I missed
Oh,
that
The
shit.
unicorn.
Oh,
I
yeah.
must
Chick
have
who
missed
be
that shit.
fucking couples.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit was fun as fuck because they
Wait.
didn't give a, and we was on
Yeah, them
edibles that
motherfuckers-
show too.
Yeah.
That was a smaller studio.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was there.
That was
for
that was the most fun
I didn't eat
episode
the
to record.
Rice Krispie treats. Y'all did. I was
Yeah,
like,
we was
nah.
high as shit.
Yeah.
And they was talking about some wild shit,
yeah,
bro.
they
Them
was
motherfuckers was nuts.
When
Remember
she
that time about
told
the
me,
hotel room?
when she told me she ate her eye from the back and she opened the door and her dude was
Yeah.
standing there heartbroken like,
he couldn't do shit.
like
He was so heartbroken. He seen two girls eating each other out. His dick didn't even get hard.
he was
That's
like,
how
man,
heartbroken.
no.
You'd be like, fuck it.
It
She
was
tried
a
to kiss on you with pussy juice.
It was
all
a dude in
over.
between all that or something though. Like
Yeah, it was another dude in there.
was a
That's
dude
what I'm
in there,
saying.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Your
I
girl
forgot about that.
go get a threesome with another nigga and another chick
She's the
and have you
I forgot
standing
about that.
outside the bathroom.
Knocking on the door.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
knocking
Well,
on
then
the
I'd have
door.
came in busting.
yeah.
I'd have came in shooting.
Hey, security.
I'd have came in.
They would have needed. They would have had to
I
carry
wouldn't
that
hit
bitch
nobody,
up.
but I'd have.
They would have had to carry me up out that bitch.
I don't think I would have been mad. I just had to go
Hey,
and
man.
join in.
Hey,
shit,
like,
and,
nah,
you
nah.
with
bro,
another
it's
nigga,
another
not with
there
another
already,
nigga
bro.
though. Not with another
He
nigga.
didn't already. He
Absolutely
didn't
not.
already put his dick all in your girl
Yeah,
mouth.
I
now,
can't do
bro.
that no more now.
He didn't already did all the dirty.
I want a threesome, not a train.
That was at a sex party though. Like okay,
That's
okay,
finna
hold
break up
on,
with
bro.
us.
Shit, fuck it.
Yeah,
That's
true,
what
true.
fuck-
Hold on, I gotta tell
But,
y'all
nah,
this.
I
He had to
can't-
add
hold on.
context. He had to add context.
I can't be
If-
naked in the room with another nigga.
If your
naked.
girl
I just
say,
can't do
"Hey,
that.
let's go to a sex party," if your
can't
girl,
be two niggas naked in the same room,
If your girl tell you that shit, hey,
a good chance.
let's hit this sex party I know about. Bro.
Why you know about the fucking sex party?
It's a good chance.
Asshole, yeah.
It's a good chance that she might be sucking
man,
another
Bitch,
nigga
you
dick.
sucking dicks around.
Nah, but like, look,
You can't be two naked
Not
niggas
come
in
to
the
me
same
with the
room.
Why
sex
does the
party
valet
idea,
know you
yeah.
I
my
can't be
name?
naked in the
You be
same
like, why
room
the valet
with
know
another
you
nigga.
my
I can't
name?
do that.
hey, but look,
Like, hey, Monica,
I can't.
Why she know about the sex party?
why
Is
she?
that your Friday night suggestion?
Why? Hey,
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
hey, why is the hey?
Josh, I want to hear too.
Hey, Josh, why is the address already in your navigation? Why is this shit already in your map?
It's already programming your phone.
Her Wi-Fi already connected.
Searching your phone
Hey.
so it'll save.
Her Wi-Fi already connected with
hey,
her. Walk up in that
soon
bitch.
as you get in the
Oh, you
car-
know, I ain't got no signal. I got it. Here you go.
Hey, as soon as you get in the car, it's
Your
giving you
music from
directions.
the car just kick right in.
3 balls.
Now,
3 balls.
Oh shit.
Hey, as soon as you get in the
Nigga,
car,
we listen to
Nigga, that
that
ball
motherfucker
like
hit you
Nino
with some
Brown.
directions. Like, please turn right in 2 miles.
Like, damn, why the fuck your shit already in
Hey,
there?
that shit already. You know, you know how when your home is already on your navigation,
Yeah.
like
But,
her shit already say collect.
hey, but,
You ain't got to type it in.
but if your girl asks you that shit and you be like, okay, let's go.
But you ain't
You
gonna think
have
about
to
that, though?
expect some shit finna go down.
I'ma
with this
go,
motherfucker.
But you think
But
you
I
gonna
want
be a,
to know.
But you
Yeah,
think
I
you
gotta
gonna be
know.
a part of it? What's going down?
I mean, you probably could have been a part of anything that was going down if she said, you know what, I'm going to the bathroom, suck some dick. You in the motherfucking sex party, nigga. Get in.
But
I don't know what type of relationship.
I say it again.
Can't nobody just go in the
naked.
bathroom, any bathroom.
But you
Can't no other nigga be
She
naked
went
in the
to
room
a-
with
she
me and I'm
went-
naked. We can't do that.
You went to a sex
I
party with your
can't.
girlfriend and caught in a
Bro,
bathroom.
can you
sucking
imagine
dick.
opening the door?
You know what? Okay,
And it's another nigga that
Hey, look.
and her lipstick smudged and
Fucking
all
your
that
Hey,
girl.
look.
shit, bro.
Hey, look.
Fucking your girl.
I'm gonna give it to y'all like this. Okay.
I can't do that.
If you
I'll
take
never be there.
if you take your girl to a sex party that she invited you
I
to,
can't do that. I can't
it's at
do
least
that.
a 45% chance
my
she gonna
girl
suck
ain't gonna
another
invite
motherfucking
me to
dick.
no goddamn sex
Yeah.
I'm
party.
too jealous to be a swinger.
See, my girl
And
I'm
needs
too
square.
jealous
Hey,
to
look,
be a
I
And
swinger.
I love
I
bro.
squares.
ain't
My
gonna-
girl,
I ain't
I
gonna-
love
I ain't gonna give you
squares.
50, but it's at least
She
a
ain't
45% chance that if she invited you to the sex party, she invited you with the intention of sucking another nigga dick before she left.
Bro, she was like, I'm about to go get my back broke by some new
If
nigga.
she do invite me, we just gonna be spectators. We just gonna look at some shit that
Hey,
we gonna
bro,
work on.
but that's
what
why-
you think. And that's why I'm not
Invited
going.
you, nigga.
That's why I'm not going.
But honestly, that's
Because if you invite me to some shit like that, you ain't my girl. Your shit belong to the street.
Why not though?
but that's why I could.
Your pussy
Like
belong to
I
the
told
street.
y'all the story about when some swingers tried to pick me up in Vegas.
Yeah.
When the
Yeah,
white
you
nigga
told-
that,
yeah, you told us
the
that.
white nigga
Hey.
came with the piece and chain and the ball fade. I'm too jealous.
Not
to
the
do
ball.
shit,
Hey.
bro.
He said the ball face.
He asked
Yeah,
us.
he
He
asked
asked us
all
a question, but you know we gotta go, right?
Well, we gotta go.
Party
Nah.
pooper.
We ain't gotta go nowhere, bro. Like,
What? Hey,
We-
Spider,
we-
take a drink with us. Then we don't gotta go. Come out and take a drink,
no, but I mean, shit. Like honestly,
dude. My
He just
favorite.
fucking-
Only thing I was gonna say is my favorite.
Yeah, Marcus,
moment
you
was,
threw us off with the we gotta go.
Nah, we do gotta go. We gotta get up out of
But
here.
you said the nigga had the goddamn ball fade. And they tried to
no,
get
the
you.
nigga
in Vegas.
did, bro. The nigga looked like, bro. He had, the white boy fade, bro. With the white
The
boy
Remy
taper.
from Remy from
Nah, the white boy
High
taper.
Learning.
You know how the white
Well,
boy.
no, Remy was bald.
The white boy had like the low cut with the taper.
You
You
talking
know?
about the
Oh,
chili
the
bowl?
police officer.
No, he had a fly taper, but he had this shit
Nigga
faded
said
in.
it was fly.
I've never seen a white boy with a fly.
Me
tip.
neither.
Bro, you
Not
see,
a taper.
What I'm saying is he has he has a taper, like he got it. He wears shit up here even with it faded in
buzz
on the
cut.
side.
Was it tapered in the back?
So, but the nigga had, they tell the nigga to listen to rap music, bro. So him and this chick, he had a black girl. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
And so shit, he's sitting there throwing big money on the shit.
What did
so
she look
the
like?
nigga kept grabbing me and shit like that while he was like, man, were you from the A, bro, man? You know how niggas. I'm like, bro, I don't know you
Yeah,
like
stop
this. Quit
touching me.
grabbing
Don't
So
touch
did-
me no
bro,
more.
you cool people.
But don't
But
touch
you ain't
me.
got to grab
Don't
me like
touch me
that,
no
my
more.
nigga.
Period.
And so he kept asking me, man, what you doing today? What you doing this evening, man? I'm like, man,
Where y'all at?
we was at the Cosmopolitan.
In Vegas?
Yeah, we had just went to the Cosmopolitan.
When I hooped in
I'd be like, I ain't doing
college,
nothing, man.
this couple slipped a note to our assistant coach, and he gave it to us.
What'd he say?
All I'm gonna say is the note said, "We want you to come to our room. This the number. Give us a call."
It was a number. Like how many numbers was it?
It's a phone number.
Oh,
For
it
who?
was for everybody.
He gave it to our assistant coach. The assistant coach gave it to us.
But it was
Hey.
for the assistant coach.
I don't know. He gave it to the assistant coach. The assistant
Damn,
coach
y'all-
gave it to us.
Y'all coach gave that to
Freaky
y'all?
shit.
Yeah, assistant coach.
Did anybody
Hey,
call?
let me- So
Did that motherfucker rain?
we on a trip.
Oh, the trip.
We in the room. Like the whole, I ain't gonna say the whole team, because everybody can't know what's going on. So it's just some of us. We in the room like, all right, bet we got this. So what y'all trying to do? Y'all want to call it or no? Niggas like, shit, I don't want to go down there by myself. I don't know what they on.
Right.
But you always got that one nigga.
That's
Y'all
just
got that
down
one
for
nigga that like, man, fuck it.
Was you
I'ma
that
do
nigga?
it. No, I'm not that nigga.
Okay, all right.
I ain't that spontaneous.
Who was the nigga?
I'm just telling the story.
Damn.
He trying to get in his feeling.
Hey, this story getting better and better though.
So
Let him tell it.
So he like, bet, we gonna do it. So the nigga was like, all right, I'm gonna call him. He called him. He's like, this the room number. Come down here. Boom. All right, bet. Nigga leave. We in the room. Like, man, that nigga been gone a long time, man.
He
Like,
went by himself.
he went by himself.
Oh, so he called, got the number.
Y'all
He
didn't
like, shit,
call
I'm
to
out.
check on the nigga?
Cause they was like, come by yourself.
Oh,
You talking
You know
about
what
your
I'm saying?
coach?
No, man.
Just some nigga that just decided to go.
Yeah. So he went, we in the room, like, man, this nigga been gone. So niggas call, he answered the phone. We knew what room he was in because he told us before he left. He told us before he left what room number he was in. So we like, man, fuck it. We just finna go up there. So as we opening the door, he walking in the door. And when I say this nigga was so turned up, like, man, listen, man, she was in there doing this and that and was squirting. And she's like, but the man, he was in the room too.
Oh.
He was taking pictures.
Oh, it was some cuckolding shit.
So he wanted to watch you get down with his wife.
Oh, some buck shit.
Oh.
And he was like,
a young
hey,
black stud to down his wife.
Hey, listen, she said she want somebody else to come up there.
What were y'all?
In Nevada. Reno.
So Vegas
She
shit,
like,
bro.
I'll take y'all on.
She want y'all niggas to run a goddamn double.
And two more niggas went up there.
So y'all niggas.
So what number was you?
I didn't go.
Nigga, you lied, bro.
Stripping the stirds.
He lied, bro.
Hey, right hand.
I ain't lying,
At that time, I wasn't that spontaneous.
That nigga's like, man, I ain't go. I just know everybody. I thought she had a birthmark on the right cheek.
I ain't go, but it felt good.
I ain't go. Shit, somebody slip me a note now, though. I might be gone.
Bro, that nigga like, we got a basketball team, baby. It's a bunch of them. That nigga was like,
went crazy.
with y'all high metabolism, high libidos, coming in that bitch ready to
Nigga wasn't but 20 years old.
Nigga was
You probably got to watch this situation, though. He might get hype and want to join
y'all might
in.
all have syphilis.
He get hype.
God damn.
damn.
It's hard to say that motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? You like, this shit just a little too open. You know what I'm saying? Like, this
Hey,
shit a little
man.
too easy.
He might get hype on that train and want to be the caboose. I just be the caboose, then. I'm getting in.
Bring up from the rear, goddamn.
Then you was some shit.
That is the most fucked up position to be in is the second nigga in the train.
Dog, you know what? I've been an asshole for a long time. Because guess what? Back then, I would always run in the room first. You
got
lock
to.
the door.
Nah, I ain't gonna
Get
lock the door,
mine.
though.
And then, no, I would lock the door.
I'm leaving the motherfucker open. We'll be
I
locking
would
it for. We know
I
what's
would
going on.
run in that bitch. Because we called it KP. We called it cape, running capers. That was our train. I mean, that's like niggas say running train. We used to say we running capers. We running KP.
Y'all wanna
So nigga, we go in the room. I would go in the room, lock the door. Niggas beating on door deep out here. Nigga, I'm gonna kill you.
You was in there making
I'm
love.
in there.
Nigga said, nigga, I'ma kill you.
I would kill you.
Nigga gonna kill wide
Mind
up.
you, hey, these niggas dig is harder than trigonometry.
come out there, shit sweaty.
These niggas dig is hard as calculus, nigga. These
Shit cold
niggas shit
motherfucker,
is
bro.
so I done ran in the room and locked the door. I done jackrabbit for about 6-7 minutes. I unlock the door. Y'all niggas come on in. They ain't want to fight me, nigga. They wanted that pearl. Shit.
Man, you ain't even have to do all that, bro.
I was never the train nigga, man. I was never I can't
That's
come
why
behind
I don't. I
crazy
couldn't.
as
I,
hell.
I
could
can't come behind nobody.
I was
man.
too paranoid to fuck.
Yeah,
That shit crazy as hell to me, man.
Because that's the
behind
quickest
you.
way to get a case. Is to do a
Right.
train, bro.
Because, you know, the first nigga, she like, okay, she like
Damn,
it.
what
The
prevention?
second, wait. The second nigga is like, okay, well, goddamn, am I
She
really
can
a hoe?
come to her senses.
yeah,
Am I really a
Wait a
tiger?
minute, wait a minute.
But that third nigga, she
thinking
like,
too much.
no,
Wait
stop.
a minute.
But no, Antoine, I'm piggybacking off what you said.
All it takes is one nigga to get you rough.
Yeah.
Right.
Real talk.
but that's
The
thing.
fourth nigga coming, that bitch trying to choke in and shit. She told me, no, I ain't signed up.
I
for
didn't
this shit.
sign up for that.
Now we all got a case.
Now everybody that was there.
I'm back in that bitch like, no, bro, I confide.
didn't
I-
do
You
it.
was the nigga that was wearing Issey Miyake? Well, then we smelt that on
Your
the
DNA is there. Your
You
DNA
got
is
Issey Miyake, nigga. You got me.
I'm cool on that, my G, bro, but no.
I was even in my teenage years. I was never that trained, nigga.
Yeah,
I ain't
man.
really want to
Cause you know niggas be thirsty for pussy in high
Hell
school,
yeah.
bro. You saw the wood. The wood was every nigga had a wood moment.
And the football niggas always
That
fucked
was
it up everybody.
elementary for me.
Man,
It was always-
He said that was elementary for me.
Source, I know you weren't gonna like that.
I was
He
middle
said I've
school.
been
But it was
fucking
always
since
the
the age of 9.
It was always the football niggas.
Baby, we was
No,
getting it
no.
up.
1-5. It was always the football
So
niggas.
football niggas are not
Who got
I
too aggressive.
I just fuck with the team.
niggas who
man.
play
All
defense.
them other extra niggas, man.
The niggas who
It
played
be the D
defense.
linemen and
It was
shit.
the defensive
It be the D
football
linemen
niggas.
and shit like that.
I
You know,
now you gotta try and misplace blame now. And then.
it be the D
Nigga, hey,
linemen,
they be like the third nigga. They walk in the room and you hear them say, "Bitch, you ain't seen shit yet."
Yeah.
You like,
5-4
"See?" Get your
I'm
shit
about
and
to
go
make
home.
you come. Looking at it.
You come yet? You nuts yet?
Man, but before we get out of here, man, this the last show of the year, man. We're going to say
we clowning for real.
we made it to another year this 2019, man. It's been
Talking
good
about
to us.
trains
It's
and
been
shit.
good to me.
You know, like one thing though,
Yeah.
I was wondering, man. I want y'all to tell. It's Christmas time almost.
Yeah.
Like, what would be your ideal Christmas gift?
My ideal Christmas gift for me?
Yeah.
A 850 credit score.
What the?
Go get him.
Oh, he can't get back.
We coming. Nah, but an ideal Christmas gift for me, bro. Shh.
Wow.
We having an
Hey, it gotta
intermission
be the
right
last show though.
Like- Yeah, we just doing shit in here. But now, ideal Christmas gift for me. Damn, shit, money. Like, can't never have too much
Give
of
me
that
850.
shit. Like, really, at the end of the day, when you grown, when when your mom used to ask me, what you want? She be like, I don't know, like, shit. Because you just want peace. Like, real talk.
And that that would be my ideal Christmas gift. I know what it'll be.
What?
I know. I was thinking about this. I've been thinking about this shit all week.
What?
An Airbnb in Denver for
By
about 2
yourself?
weeks by myself. With about all the pharmaceuticals I could use at the moment. Just like I
And a
just want to
good
be somewhere
soundtrack.
up in the mountains where I can go, sing the songs I like to sing and shit, see like an elk standing on a mountain. You know what I'm saying?
Sit there and make eye contact with
Yeah.
that shit while you
Yeah,
waking
Just
back.
singing the songs
Just get
you
in
want to
touch with
sing.
nature and just smoke
What's the
blunts.
first song you would play if you could play whatever you wanted to play, Flim?
Y'all gonna feel, I don't even want to say it because y'all gonna judge me.
No, we not gonna judge. This
No,
is
we
no
ain't
judging
shit.
zone.
Hey, it'd be R. Kelly, I Believe I Can Fly.
Hey, like I told you, Flim, last week I played R. Kelly for the first time in like 3 months.
This shit hit
I played what I think it was Sex Me or Bump and Grind, one of them.
Hey, man,
What part of
no,
it
but like the nigga.
I don't
the-
feel good. It's not that. It's like I ain't the one to judge, but it's like goddamn, like.
But Antoine, I played it like this. I hit play and I was like,
you was looking.
oh shit, let me. I seen a couple
How many
people.
people
out there
sat
like,
down?
R.
How many
Kelly.
people sat down?
Nobody.
Exactly.
It was a couple motherfuckers looked at me
Bruh.
like,
Y'all, I think y'all looking at it wrong though.
Turn
Like
around
when you say that though, cause hell yeah, the nigga's an asshole. But this asshole made something that was
he
great.
made some great music.
So that was beautiful.
I can't
Bruh, that
listen
was
to. I
uplifting.
can't listen to AJ.
AJ
Nothing but a
number
number.
I mean, don't
You know
listen
he
to
talking
that,
about
though.
Aaliyah.
I can't listen.
And
to
Aaliyah was
that
my
shit.
first WCW.
You remind me of my Jeep. So every sex song of R. Kelly's now, I
It
feel
was a
like his
message in it.
muse
It was a message.
was a
Hey,
15-year-old
It's
girl
funny.
with Tourette's.
You just hit a trigger
But I know I
because
ain't hitting a 15-year-old girl with a
when that
Tourette's.
album, hey, listen,
Exactly.
R. Kelly made music.
You wasn't in that zone that he in.
R. Kelly made music for my puberty years because that album came out. You remind me of my Jeep. I remember I was in the 8th grade and I had to get that album. But you know what? What made me feel close to R. Kelly, and I see what Kanye going
Hell, my
was on that
You felt
album.
close to R. Kelly?
Yeah,
what
man.
he said.
Because you
That's what I
heard.
heard.
That's what
you
got
heard-
y'all?
Like no,
what I
R.
heard.
When
Kelly.
you had
like,
to have that album named Greg got me.
Nah,
I
that
was-
was, nigga, I was a sophomore when
No,
that came
like
out.
I was in the 8th grade, and that song,
I was a-
I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change
He
it.
was trying to change the laws, nigga. He wasn't
For
16 to be legal.
whatever the world may say. Like that song right there, like that album was dope. Like you can't. The thing is what Kels is, and it's a generational
Kels.
thing.
Hey, you know you like it,
Not
nigga. You
Kels,
call
you
him
got
Kels.
You call that nigga Kels. That's your nigga.
I'm gonna accept.
Because
I'm
he's from
gonna-
Chicago.
Being wrong.
Cause
Being
listen,
wrong.
it go back to what y'all was saying. I'm gonna accept Kels because them fast ass 14, 15 years
Oh,
olds wanted
Nah,
that.
nah, you
Nah,
can't
we
say
ain't-
that.
nah,
We're
we
not
ain't-
doing that. We're not doing that.
Hey.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that.
No, we gonna edit
We're
that
not
part
doing
out.
that.
I am. They won't give me no pussy. They're fucking them old ass niggas.
Oh,
I
They
got
won't
two
give that
daughters.
shit.
I got
Bro,
two
you 30
daughters.
Yeah,
and it's just-
yeah.
Bro, we
When
don't
you
fuck
30
about
and you
that shit
14,
now,
you
bro.
can you can game somebody who that young. So we're not doing
But
that. Yeah, we're not doing
Man,
that.
stop being fucking conservative.
No, I got two daughters,
You
nigga.
could-
We're not doing
you
that.
been
R. Kelly
conservative.
wasn't the first person, just like
he ain't. He
just
wasn't.
like Tekashi
But we
69
not
was the
just-
first
We
person to
ain't
snitch.
co-signing.
But
Yeah,
yeah, we're
but-
not gonna justify it. No,
We
we're not
ain't
doing that. We're
co-signing.
not doing that.
What I'm just trying to go back to the fact that just cause this man hasn't lived the most upstanding life in the world, don't discount this nigga made some great music.
You can't discount his music.
That's why we conflicted.
You can't discount his music.
It's a lot of
nigga
shit.
had bullshit, bro. You know, if Chingy did this shit, we
wouldn't even be talking about it no more.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
If Chingy made "I Believe I Can Fly,"
No, that's what I'm saying. But if the Chingy was the one fucking with little girls, you really think we'd be like, man, man, you know, man, right there really was, man. I'm still gonna listen to it. No, you really gotta be a cold nigga to have niggas really be like, man, but
because I ain't played right there. I don't think since I've been DJing.
What Call Away was a bop though, bro.
Right there,
that nigga Jason Weaver killed that bitch.
It was.
That shit went hard.
That and
I was thinking that was Tyrese for a minute. Yeah, that was
the one nigga with J. What's his nigga name? I mean, St. Louis had a little buzz. Jaquan,
that nigga.
St. Louis had a buzz for like 2-3 years.
Hey, Nelly gave him that shit though.
Nah, it was.
Nelly.
Nelly did put him on the map.
It was.
As you were St. Louis, no, but that shit was crazy.
I'm gonna say this though, y'all niggas drunk, all y'all.
We drunk, but you just
exclude yourself
2 minutes ago.
Nigga, I still feel that way.
Don't exclude yourself.
Nigga, you said because if she was 14.
Nah, we ain't even gonna repeat that shit, bro.
Nigga, I was 14, 15.
You know I wasn't about to. I was about to talk some shit.
The way you said it, you didn't present it that way.
Listen, R. Kelly came out.
You gave me a Christmas present and it wasn't even wrapped up, nigga.
I saw all the girls in my class trying to lose their virginity. It wasn't to us. It was to the 18, 19-year-old niggas.
But you 38 now, bro.
R. Kelly is his 30.
How old were you?
R. Kelly was in his
14,
20s.
15.
But R. Kelly was like in his damn near 30s.
Niggas didn't even know.
Now, if
how
you
old we
16
was.
and a nigga 18, okay, that's.
Hey, niggas didn't ask for a birth certificate to get in the R&B game.
16 and 18 is different than 16 and goddamn 30.
Okay.
Sound like niggas just sticking their dicks in anything.
This nigga got a goatee and 10
That's why
platinum
I would
albums.
never fuck behind a nigga who sold dope.
Why you say that?
They got some dirty dicks.
Who the fuck? Hey, man, them niggas is fucking crackheads and all type of shit.
Not all of them.
No, I'm talking about the nigga that do the petty shit. I'm talking about the petty. I'm talking about the nigga that be on the block.
Nigga might get some brain.
I'm talking about the nigga that be on the block.
Hey, still nasty.
That's enough for me, bro.
I'm just talking.
I don't need to follow
Y'all know I'm
behind.
talking shit.
Cause I know how this shit go. Like, I'm
gonna see.
Nah, but for real, man. You know we been bullshitting.
Man, 2019 was a good year.
But I'm gonna just say this, man. 2020, man. Y'all rocking with us. We got a big January coming.
Hell yeah.
You know, I think we got a couple things on the horizon. We actually want to be more. We want to have more of a social media presence. I know we said a lot, but y'all niggas got to start talking to us on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas is the people that's listening to this right now. Like, and also, you got to post this shit. I'm tired of y'all texting me talking about
don't text me. Post the show on my page.
Shit, bro. Don't be texting me talking about
Ooh,
it.
y'all show was funny. Well, let everybody know it was funny.
The show was funny, too. I don't need to hear the show was funny.
Yeah, I know it was funny.
I believe it was funny. You know what I'm saying?
I was laughing when we did
So I'm going to just tell y'all, I fuck with y'all. I appreciate the support, but just pass the word along because at the end of the day, man, you know, that's really how the thing move around here. You know, we talked about the power of the internet right here. Unless one of these niggas go viral over the next month, we gonna have to get this shit out the mud.
And hopefully it's some legal shit. Don't go viral. Don't go Fox 4 viral.
But nah, so you know,
I need one of y'all need to get shot 6 times.
See, damn.
At least 4. At least 4.
Please not gonna.
No, but at the end of the day, because I just saw viral.
Like this one at home.
No, the reason I said viral, the reason I
I was
said,
just fucking with y'all.
the reason I said,
y'all get shot. Just one time.
the reason I said viral, I literally saw somebody's viral shit happen on Shade Room. They got posted on Shade Room. So it's this podcast back at the crib I've been following. They had like 480 followers on their podcast page. And the dude had like about 1,400 followers, 1,500 followers. So the Shade Room posted him getting his nose waxed. And that shit.
Ooh,
that nigga cried like a baby.
Man, that shit hurt.
He couldn't stop crying.
No, but hold up. If you go, now these niggas. So anytime somebody goes viral, I love to look at like how fast they. I don't know. That's just like it's like a little thrill of mine.
It is a thrill. See how fast it's gonna get.
So I go back and look every day. So I was in the comments looking at shit, and it was this chick, this white girl in the post. She was talking about, hey, check your DM. And she put that on all, like the podcast page post, his girlfriend post. Cause I'm trying to see like, okay, how many following they followers. I go to the girl's page. It's a chick from Ellen, bro. She's one of the directors of Ellen trying to post. I'm like, oh my God, these niggas about to blow up. Like these niggas out of here.
All it takes is a little.
Cause I looked at they shit went from like 400 something followers to like 4,000 on their podcast page. That's why I say, what do y'all niggas need to do something exciting, bro?
I'm the oldest, so I'm the oldest, so I get a pass.
Hey, bro, just anything. Just
my advice.
I'm the oldest, so I get a pass. Goddamn it.
To the women,
I'm the old man of the show. Oh yes, Antoine. I'm gonna use my old.
Niggas love to use the age with
seniority.
I just want to give advice to the women. Don't be fucking niggas with boxes. Oh.
Yeah, we holding that as a rule for 2020. Don't
niggas
fuck
keep
no
the
niggas with
boxes on.
boxes.
Shout out to Tula.
But
Tula Ray.
Yeah,
I call her Tula Ray.
Yeah, man. Shout out, man. But also, before we get out of here, man, this is,
Man, we do got to give some shout outs to a lot of our guests, man. Kay Reeves.
My boy
Ebony. Ashley.
All y'all, Jay, all of us. I love y'all fucking with us, man.
Shout out to the Boss Chef.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
DJ Shell Shock, DJ Shelby. You know
Young
what I'm
Oak
saying?
Cliff, what's happening?
Dope,
wherever you
ass
are.
shot.
Wherever you are.
See?
Sometimes I wonder.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Hey, real talk. Flim is
Adrian
hey, if we was a record label right now, Flim is Slim.
We'll be Death Row.
No. Flim is Slim.
I'm talking about from
I've never heard that nigga. I've never heard that nigga voice. I've never heard that nigga voice. Never heard that nigga voice in all my 33
Slim
years.
from Cash Money look a little ghoulish.
Man.
You heard his voice? You heard his voice? I ain't heard his
I
voice.
ain't never heard him talk.
That shit is amazing to me.
I just imagine.
No, he's talking before.
I just imagine he that nigga from Player Club. They be like, do something to make me feel good. I just imagine that the same nigga, like him and
St.
Slim
Louis.
from Cash Money.
St.
They like
Louis.
that same nigga.
Nigga, we
St.
in
Louis
it.
say do something.
Nigga,
Make
we
me
in this
feel
show.
better.
We
I'm
in
just
this
saying,
show like
that's-
we should.
Now,
Man.
St. Louis said,
Man,
don't make
All
me get out
about
this
noise,
goddamn car.
man.
Man, like we
gotta go,
just
man.
calling our shit, bro. But yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Last show
Like,
of the year, man.
You know, I got the merch on. If you watching the video right now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we gonna,
Wise
we got
men,
more merch
Unspoken
coming out,
Conversation.
man.
Knowledge trying
You
to
know what
kick
I'm
us
saying?
out.
Hey, we're gonna have Chanel patches. If y'all wanted to put on your
Not
denim, we
Chanel.
got that coming. Yeah.
Chanel patches, yeah.
Whatever that is.
Chanel
Yeah,
what?
we behind
Patches
that
on the
too.
shirts?
You know what I'm saying?
Don't watch that.
Hey, we ain't trying to get copyrighted, right?
Y'all about to say, hold on, that.
Hey, man, I cannot
I ain't got
combat
no lawyer. I don't want no. I can't afford no lawyer to fight Chanel.
Yeah, you know.
I gotta take a plea deal.
We're not trying to get hit by the fashion houses.
I gotta take a plea deal.
Nah, the Chanel patches, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's gonna be unspoken Chanel patches coming, man. We got
That's the exclusives.
yeah, some exclusives.
That's news to me.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah. So
We gonna
Talk
get
about
it
the
together,
actual
though.
Chanel.
hey, Spider, we gotta go. But hey, real talk, Jay 15, man. I really appreciate
Shout out
y'all
to
fucking
Jay.
with us,
Shit, he
man.
always on the
It's-
show.
It's always 100
Oh, man.
for y'all to fuck with us, man. Like y'all can pull up, y'all nigga. Hey, we still gotta have that smoking joint. We got I would love to have a pull up session where we got different type of motherfuckers.
We got
gonna
to
do
invest some
this.
microphones.
Let's do this.
We can do it at the crib. We
got-
can do it at my
yeah.
crib.
I got
Yeah.
portable
I
equipment
got
now.
a couple rolls.
Oh,
You
no,
do?
no.
Talking about tonight?
Yeah.
No,
Spider,
no,
hold on. Yeah, that's
we
new.
Can, we can do
2020.
we can do let's do a show at the crib, bro. I got the little bar stools and all
You
that
talking
shit.
about
Yeah, and we just pull up and we
Yeah.
try different. Cause that, hey, I'm real with you,
We
man.
gonna be more sick.
Y'all be tripping on the AR, but when y'all come there,
Hey, so
Yeah.
y'all
How we-
picture having everything in one compact spot. Everything.
Yeah, but man,
Everything. And I mean, nigga, I got hip to designer. That shit you was talking about by a month, like it's designer this, man.
knowledge don't smoke like that, so
Hey,
that's
I'm
why he was
thinking-
a
he don't.
I'm at that level where I want some of that myrrh.
Knowledge have a hey, that nigga Knowledge have an A for 2 weeks.
That nigga have an asthma attack.
That nigga had 3 grams for 2 weeks.
That nigga still smoking on the pack we gave that
3
nigga.
weeks.
Got that nigga last
Remember you told me,
month,
nigga, I
bro.
just got rid of that
Bro, I
purple you
did.
gave me.
I got one.
I'm like, nigga, you just
Damn, I
smoking
gave
that shit.
2 weeks ago.
That
No
nigga,
doubt, man.
Knowledge
Hey,
is
man,
not
I
a good
really-
customer
hey,
to
nah,
have,
man, I
bro.
really appreciate
He
you
is
all.
not coming through that bitch on the regular.
On some
dog.
real
'Cause that
shit,
nigga
man.
smoking
I got nothing but love for you niggas, man. You know
Man,
what it
real
is.
shit.
No doubt.
Spider, what we leaving with, man? We've been
We
talking
gotta
shit
go
all
out,
day.
with another Christmas classic.
Oh shit.
Already.
Okay, Run DMC.
This goddamn
Hey,
video used to be on every night on Christmas Eve.
MTV rap.
Every
This
year.
remind me of Die Hard.
They was so cornball. Real talk.
Bro, I ain't
I
gonna
mean,
be all
nah,
that,
them
bro.
niggas, hey, them niggas was hot as queens, niggas. They wasn't throwing up gangs, but they wasn't cornballs.
There wasn't no
nigga.
such thing just super.
I'm be real with you. They walk through here, I'll slap the shit out of Ron.
Damn.
I slap the Hey, I watch Crush Groove.
What do you want?
I watch
What
the
they
shit
got
out
to
of
do
Ron.
with
What
it?
do you want? Why you so aggressive?
You a
tonight?
slap
Just
Ron?
saying. Yeah, I slap
Ron is
Russell.
like 50-something
I
now.
don't give a fuck. Russell was cool. Ron was a bitch.
Damn.
Damn, bro, you just be out of nowhere. Though.
And his punk
Cut
ass,
his mic off.
and his punk ass kids.
Damn. He said, fuck you and your kids.
Yeah, we gonna cut that out.
My phone make sure all your kids
You
on
gonna say it's kids, man?
Fuck that.
Fuck the kids. The kids? Well, baby, say we ain't got time. We ain't got the kids getting goddamn. Damn, knowledge, really?
Hell yeah.
What you on, bro? What is kids?
All right,
Shit.
man.
Ron
Hey
was
man, thank
always
y'all
a
for
bitch.
tuning in. This
Yeah.
what episode is this? Unspokn Conversation.
67.
It's your boy
67.
S1 the source.
DJ D-Boy Fresh, the charming asshole.
This knowledge, man. Keep achieving, though.
Hey, it's your boy Flair, man.
We cutting
Appreciate
that.
y'all.
415.
Peace out.
Hold on, man. We might have to do the outro one more time. We might have to do the outro.